pose way too much into it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a.
Yes, I am.
All right, they're all trying to figure out where to go. Twitchell's very excited, Anthony. All right, here we go. Big A, you say go.
Go.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow, and they're beating him. Oh, he's down. He's down on the floor.
Keep beating him.
They're still beating him. Oh, my God, is he down? Oh, God, they're beating the crap out of him. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're still hitting him. He's on the ground. He's in so much pain.
I'm Big A.
They're poking his belly.
I'm Big A.
What's your name?
I'm Big A.
All right. I think he's had enough. I think he's had quite enough.
Oh, they won't stop.
Wow. Oh, now they're throwing things in his face.
Big A.
Big A. He got beat back into the Opie and Anthony show.
All right, very good.
He knows.
Dude.
Wow, what a fucking thrashing they gave him.
That was great. The UPS came in with a package. He was completely horrified. He dropped the package and ran. He didn't even have anyone sign for it. He didn't know what the hell he just walked into.
What happened, Big A?
Oh, my God, man, that shit hurt.
They hit him a lot harder than I thought they were going to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he get the shit beat out of him? He went down within like 3 seconds, and they kept beating him when he was on the floor. Oh, Big A. Now, that's for the Ron and Fez show. What's your name here?
Big A.
Big A. There you go.
He might have gotten a straight genital poker, too.
Oh, fantastic.
People saying it sounded just like...
Oh, we should have had the buzz of soap.
the speech impediment out of him.
Yeah, he speaks fine now.
Yeah. Wow, there's like 30 people here. I don't know where all these people came
They got
from.
to watch him.
Are they
get
listeners?
The shit beat out of him.
Who are half these people?
He's breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Wow, did he get beat good?
Big A.
You know, it is about time.
Yeah.
That had to be dealt with.
Yeah.
You okay? You're limping a little bit. What happened to your leg?
Oh,
What
man.
happened? Where's all the damage? Tell us what's going on.
Your back?
Back.
I heard
my
some.
butt,
I heard
back.
some really loud, like Big Kev with the big heavy bully cricket bat.
Yeah.
And he was hitting you
yeah.
where?
On my ass.
On your ass.
Really hard.
Real hard.
Really hard.
Wow.
Can we see your back? I think there's going to be problems on your back
let's
by
see
now.
any marks on... Oh, wow. Yes, a little reddened.
Here, lift up that shirt a little bit.
Lift up a little. Oh,
Oh,
God.
my God. Lift it up. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look. Right.
Some great whip
Right there.
marks.
You can't really tell under the hair, but when you move it away,
Move
wow.
the hair away.
He's got one really good mark that goes straight across his back.
Yeah. So what hurt the most? The spanking or what? The poking? What?
Yeah. The poking was pretty good.
Walk us through what happened.
The poking and the spanking really hurt.
It's about poking.
All right. Hey, we got Fezzy from Ron and Fez on the line.
Fez.
Big A!
I don't think he's answering to that anymore, sir.
Not on our show.
Well, what happened to Mr. Cool today?
Fezzy loves this.
Yeah, hold on. We're trying to...
Fezzy's kind of been replaced by Big A because Big A is so cool that Ronnie likes hanging.
Yeah.
With Big A, he's like the cool guy at the lunch table. And Fez has been cast aside, and Fez knew Big A's true colors.
Yeah, exactly. This guy's been making me look stupid for weeks now.
Yeah.
See?
And now you see how fast he went back to just Big A?
Yeah, watch this, Fezzy. So on the Opie and Anthony show, you are...
Big A.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, see.
Beat into submission.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Oh, Fez didn't hear it. What are you called here on this program?
Big A.
Yeah.
Big A. That's it. No Big A.
No more Big A.
Personally, guys, I don't think you did enough. I think those pants should be down around his ankles. He should be bent over. He should be rimmed. Whatever you got.
Rimmed? Well, what time you getting in, Fez?
Dude.
I'll leave now if I have to.
Fez, we told Big A to get into the fetal position when he had enough. That could have been the funniest part. He had a real problem falling to the floor.
He fell to the floor, got in the fetal position, and they continued to beat him
and poke him. They were sticking things up his butt crack
and into his balls.
Who's carrying that fetus? The mastodon?
Yeah, the mastodon fetal position. Holy shit! And I gotta tell you, maybe you can communicate this to Ronnie. But this is an example we're going to have to set.
Yes, we have to.
We have our people now. We don't care if they go on the Ron and Fez show. We love you guys, but on this show, there's a place they have. Like I said before, the guests. You treat your guests very well. You treat your staff like shit. We kind of do the opposite.
Yeah.
So
Tom Browning never let the freak sit at the dining room table.
Exactly. This is like you guys kind of like are feeding the dog at the table. You got to train him to go back to the bowl and eat out of the bowl. You let Big A get a little too much respect on your show.
Well, you know, he's always walked in just thinking he's Fonzie, Vinnie Barbarino.
Oh, people are saying they didn't hear the Too Damaged part.
We were saying it.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't hear it over his screams. Stop, stop, I'm Big A.
I didn't hear that because I didn't have headphones on. Was it good?
Oh, yeah, he was yelling, stop, ow. You know, things that people yell when you beat them.
People were horrified. The UPS guy was hilarious.
Yeah, UPS guy apparently came walking in. He had a package. He dropped it and quickly left. There was a beat down going down right in front of him with primitive weaponry. That was good.
Yeah.
Next time you need a little more armor when you're LARPing like that.
All right.
Okay.
Who are you?
Big A.
Yeah.
Big A.
See.
I
Fez.
like the sound of that.
All for you, Fezzy.
But after 12 o'clock today, he'll be back to, hey, Big A.
Oh, yeah. Oh, tonight, Hard Rock. He's going to be the coolest guy.
Cat Bash tonight at the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square.
What time is that kicking off?
It all starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. I am so there, you guys.
Beauty.
I can't make it, Fez. I'm sorry.
You can't.
I'm going to be in Atlantic City, but I would love to be there. It sounds like it's going to be a great one tonight.
Is there going to be anyone working there? I hear like 50 Mexicans got arrested at the Hard Rock today.
Yeah, apparently everyone's going out the back door as we're coming in the front.
Yeah,
The staff just headed out.
What happened with that?
There's an illegal immigrant raid done by INS, and they busted the ESPN Zone and the Hard Rock.
You know why, right?
And they got quite a few people.
They're trying to organize. So we go, all right, you want to organize? Look what we do now.
Now look what we do now.
Look what we do now. We all have this agreement, so let's keep with the agreement.
Hard Rock Johnny going to be running around working his ass off tonight.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You know, it turned out to be a big mistake at the Hard Rock. The Mexican immigrants.
Yeah.
It was just Santana dropping off a guitar.
The entire band. There's like 80 people in that band.
Hey, Pocket Cowboys from Houston. You could kind of hear the LARPing, but it was hard to hear over Opie yelling, hit him harder, hit him harder.
Yeah, Opie was really the cheerleader for the whole thing.
I got a little excited. All right, Fezzy, have fun tonight, all right?
See you tonight, Fez.
Tonight at the Hard Rock, 6 o'clock.
Tell Stalker Patty we're coming for her
Yeah,
next.
we're thinking up something for her. She's going to have to pay a little retribution.
All right,
And Jay Moore.
Jay Moore might have to also.
We got a special one for Jay Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Big J.
Big Jay. Take it easy, Fezzy.
All right, Fez. It's Fez from Ron and Fez, everyone.
Fez.
In-studio guests. We have Kurt Russell tomorrow. We have Black Sabbath Monday, and we have Quentin Tarantino on Tuesday.
My name's Steve from Denver, and I can't agree with Mancow on the England-America situation that we ought to keep our nose out of this. That is just preposterous. I don't understand why he would even say something like that. This is why the Muslims are ruling the globe. Anthony. Good. Put Mancow on. Put Mancow on, you fucking cocksucker. Put him on. I won't curse. I won't curse. Put him on. That phony. Put him on. Did you hang up?
Yeah, the pest ruined it.
What'd they do?
He goes, oh, yeah? Is this Opie or Anthony? Anthony, you fuck.
You know what it is?
He won't go on.
What a pussy.
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 The pest ruined it.
Pussy. The pest ruined
They
it.
ruined everything.
Well, what's the phone number? Now we ruined his show for a very long time to come. This is gonna...
Let her rip, pests. Let her rip.
What's the phone number? What?
8882-MAN-COW.
888 2-man cow.
Ask him why he won't talk to us. He's
Yeah.
all brave in print.
Brave guy in print.
Oh.
Won't
happened?
fucking talk on the air.
They are aware someone called while Ant was on and informed them he was Anthony. Who the fuck would do that?
Probably maybe a man cow fan.
Why would a Man-Cow fan be listening to us on XM?
Who the fuck would do that?
It was
Some
obviously...
stupid traitor.
Thank you for the communique, Dugout Doug. Who the fuck would do that, Doug?
Dugout Doug.
Wait.
He's turning himself in.
Did they have caller ID?
No.
Doesn't matter.
No.
No, but they might...
What's the phone number for the
Jody?
pests? Everyone's whispering. Just give me a phone number.
Oh.
Who are you yelling at?
What's the phone number?
866 or 888?
What's the phone number?
Get the
To
number.
the Man-Cow?
No.
No.
To
To the,
Kid Ron
to the to the fruit stand down the street. We want to order Don Corleone's fruit because he shot and he dropped it in the fucking thing while Fredo was fumbling with his gum. Stupid.
Actually, we were hoping for the nearest Domino's.
That whole line.
He got everything out. And you screwed up on gum.
Well, there you go. Another pussy, just like fucking Dice. He had his chance. Had his chance right there. Knew that we were on the line.
That's why he hung up and went right to commercial.
Yeah, I know. Some fucking listener blew it for us. It just makes us work harder now. What's the phone number?
It is
888
Man-Cow.
Have fun with that number in the coming weeks. And yes,
888.
I said weeks.
2 Man-Cow. Go ahead.
She taped the calls too. I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, you got to tape the calls because he's going to be a pussy and just keep, hanging up on you. We'll just show the whole world what kind of a pussy he really is.
Make sure you say, hey, Man-Cow, love you, love your show. They all say it. You heard the screen. It tells you to say it. How fucking embarrassing is that? Where you got to tell the people to tell the host that you love him and love his show. Holy fuckaroni.
To the Radio Insider listening to the show right now, make it very clear in your article that he had a chance and decided to back out, just like Dice. See, it's a continuation of the Dice thing.
We take on all comers, and it's not the bullshit way like this douchebag says. If he was honest, he would have dropped what he was talking about, plunked the phone down, and talked to us. But he's not. He's a phony. He's a lying sack of shit, and he's afraid.
Well,
We're failures. Why the fuck won't he face failures?
Yeah.
If you would have said, is this Opie or Anthony? And, what? He might be saying that to everybody.
Good. Let him get all paranoid.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he obviously they somehow knew.
Oh, you probably saw the phone number
It's probably
too.
my stupid voice too. I didn't really put on much of a voice.
No.
I put on kind of a weird voice.
And
Hi.
pick up that phone.
Yeah. No. Hello. No. I can't hear. My headphones are on.
It's Karnak.
No.
All right, dial. I want to see if this works.
The gum.
Man-Cow.
Dial.
Okay. What do I got to dial a number to dial out?
No, just dial that motherfucker.
Dial direct?
Yeah.
What line? I got a dial tone. All right, I dial.
All right, but I'm trying to find your dial tone.
Dial is
And then
for queers.
wait, what?
I'm trying to find the dial tone. What?
Oh no, letters. Hold on.
The letters suck. By the way, Wayno from Ashland. The
I'm
trade.
not dialing anything.
Wait, how do I get?
Son of a bitch.
Language.
Now can I get it in?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's working. All right, we'll give you one more shot. One more shot. Yeah, of course.
Bussy.
Well, you know who that is.
Yeah, we
That's
certainly
our
do.
awful listeners.
By
You
the way,
jackass.
the traitor has been named.
Who? Who is it?
Ron Bennington.
That son of a bitch.
Ron Bennington is the traitor.
I knew it.
Damn Jew.
Might want to ask him his motive later today.
Oh my God! I can't believe all I did was call in with an intelligent question.
I know.
And comment.
What a
Fuck!
God.
What a bad prank caller I
I
am.
know.
Prank caller! Prank caller!
Yeah.
Hello, bowling alley. Do you have 10-pound balls? Yes. Well, I hope people enjoy your bowling alley.
All of a sudden, we're not going to see
What an idiot!
We're not going
You
to
have
see
Prince Albert in a can? Yes. That's fine tobacco. Awful.
Why don't you just go out and call this show as Bob of Bowie? You're not a good pest.
I stink. Oh, do I rot? What happened?
I need the instant feedback because they're very impressed with your skills.
My skills.
Holy shit.
You know what it is? I'm the opposite of a pest. The punchline, but 99% of them get knocked off the line because they can't set it up like it's a real call.
Well, he was on to us. He knew it. You were on the phone, and instead of confronting us, let's make it perfectly clear here that he put you on hold, knowing that that would be the end of that.
I think the screener called me a douchebag.
Did he?
Yeah.
You didn't.
And I said, okay, love you, love your show.
Do you know what that call was like?
What?
Maybe I can give you an example here.
All right. See if Jimmy could give me a...
I'm just trying to make a point.
All right, okay.
All right.
Jimmy's left the studio. He's, I think, walking into the
Here, try the number again, Ed.
production
And try that number again.
studio. Oh, no redial on this thing?
Redial? That phone's from like 1962. Nothing? Too visual? Yeah.
Bussy!
Yeah.
It's engaged.
We got
The
someone.
line is fucking engaged.
We got Steve on the line here. Steve.
Yes, hi. I just want to love the show. I just wanted you to know that I disagreed with your point.
Yes, Steve?
Ramon, you do a fine radio show. Ramon, I enjoy listening to you. Ramon, you make good points. Your fine calling skills need a lot to be desired.
Growing up.
But I mean, that I haven't even looked at.
The Tickle Me Elmo is the one that closes this whole segment.
That's a biggie.
Yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's a
we
good
still
one.
haven't found that.
I'm burying for it.
All right. Well, why don't we... I was going to explain why the man and the yacht and the dude and the long hair and...
Something must happen to a man.
Ant and I were working for... Demo was...
Come across.
It's like, Ant, you're not married?
Yeah.
Hope you're not in a relationship.
Don't talk about wives
We
or
want these
girlfriends.
guys to think you're banging everybody.
You're young guys.
So I think that...
Don't mention your age. Don't mention girlfriends or wives. And just talk about, like, that you're hanging, man. And
with chicks and smoking
You're like
pot.
the demo. You're drinking. You're hanging with everybody. Yeah, okay. Skateboarding. Yeah, skateboarding. And miming.
Yeah, trying to be miming.
Miming.
I got 2 herniated discs. I think I finally figured out when that officially happened. I think it's this video.
When you were skateboarding?
Oh, dude, I fucked up my back.
wow,
I remember
that
that. Oh, yeah.
Is there a video we should be watching today?
Okay, let's go, Jim.
It's actually not bad.
So this is the official mime video.
I can't watch. I
have
to cover my face.
Not to be confused with all the other mime videos that we did.
Poor Anthony.
I have to cover my face.
And
Hey, it's WAF's Opie and Anthony. Welcome to another WAF Real Rock TV show. You might be wondering what Anthony's doing in the box. Well, he's practicing to be a mime. How's it going in there, Ant?
They say in 2 weeks I can lose the box.
Right on. Well, you keep practicing, all right? We got a great show tonight. We got a couple live performances that you're going to love. We got Dishwalla, also Tree from the WAF studios. Plus, Ozone has a really cool interview with the Black Crowes. And we go behind the scenes at Comics Come Home. It's all on WAF Real Rocks TV. What? Real Rocks?
I can't breathe.
Don't worry. Keep practicing, man. Let's check out the show, huh?
I don't like the way he...
And I passed out.
Yeah, because he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Did we go back to him to see if he was all right? Because... No?
Hope so.
Not later in the show?
I hope so.
Not that I saw.
I had no oxygen in there.
I have a couple points.
Yeah.
Right?
One is you say we got a great show, and then nothing you say afterwards indicates the aforementioned promise.
What about Dishwalla?
Exactly.
Travis, give me a
Dishwalla.
little...
How about Dishpit? Fucking Dishwalla. I never heard of him before.
Give me a little blue cars, Travis.
Dishwalla can eat my ball bag.
Travis knows the Dishwalla thing.
Oh, of course, their big hit.
Blue Cars was like a massive hit.
One of their numerous hits.
Oh, yeah.
Ozone, an interview with that fucking boring Black Crows. Who gives a shit?
One of my favorite bands of the last 20 years.
I'd rather hear a fucking toenail interview than the Black
there
Crows.
We go. Here's
This is Dishwalla.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, an interview with Dishwalla
Never
coming
heard of
up.
it.
And I think they performed this song live on our show.
Wow, really?
I don't know.
Why don't we get that?
I really don't know.
See?
Who the
You know
fuck
this
would talk to these? This is terrible.
And then we talked to him about, this song.
Do they like being on Real Rocks TV?
Yeah, Real Rocks TV was the best.
Why couldn't we do a take 2? Would it
Because
hurt?
Anthony passed out.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt anyone to try it again.
The song implies God is a woman, man. That's like so, like cutting edge, man.
Kevin from Connecticut knows Dishwalla. The follow-up hit was Charlie Brown's Parents.
I remember that one.
And it went nowhere. It was a stinker.
Let's hear some Charlie
It's not even in the left.
No,
it's not even in the
didn't think it
Dishwalla thought with this Blue Cars they were going to be the next Beatles. Just every band thinks when they got that big, huge hit, they're going to be the next Beatles, and then it never happens.
That right nip is popping out like mad.
Boing.
I touched that.
Did you suckle on that?
Hey,
I have it on YouTube if you want to hit it.
You bit it?
I bit it.
Something tells me Ant's a fucking complete piece of shit in bed.
In bed? Everywhere.
All that rage comes out.
Hey,
there's racial epithets in a girl's face. She's like, but I'm none of those things.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but they cut me off. It comes.
You're pissing off all the Black Crowes fans.
Oh,
you have a comment?
Jimmy.
You have a comment?
I was saying, who the fuck wants to hear them interviewed?
Actually,
I don't.
Chris Robinson's a good interview.
I'm sure he is.
Look, I'm making it real. Just have fun with it. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Stupid me making
we
it
had
real.
him on already. He was okay. He wouldn't talk about Kate Hudson's taint, which is all I wanted to fucking hear about.
Couldn't ask him anything about her.
You ever stick it in her duker? It's your turn.
What did he do to blow that relationship, man?
I don't know. Maybe she started fucking looking at Owen Wilson's awful fucking comb over. That shitty Charlie from fucking Lost comb forward.
With the comb forward.
Comb forward annoys the shit out of me.
And his bunghole mouth. He makes bunghole mouth.
Hands on his head.
Well, you know, it's...
bunghole
The
mouth.
fact that the country finds him charming, we should all just be fucking flushed on the toilet.
If you purse your lips, you can be charming.
And by the way, at the end of this video, I want to see this video again because there was something that you guys missed. It was after you go, like, you intro the show, your mouth stays open too long.
And you haven't mentioned the Mr. Microphones. We couldn't get nicer microphones.
No, that's really
It wasn't that long ago.
That is a bad microphone.
Horrible.
Where was this done?
I don't even know.
Mime school.
Mime school. Watch at the end, because let's check out the show. And the mouth just stays open.
Real Rocks TV.
Can't breathe.
Don't worry, keep practicing, man. Let's check out the show, huh? Yeah, you go. Ha, ha, ha. And your mouth stays open. I want to hear Real Rocks TV.
Why Real Rocks TV?
How's it going in there, Ant?
Very good. They say in 2 weeks I can lose the box.
Right on. Well, you keep practicing, all right? We got a great show tonight. We got a couple live performances that you're going to love. We got Dishwalla, also Tree from the WAF studios. Plus, Ozone has a really cool interview with the Black Crowes. And we go behind the scenes at Comics Come Home. It's all on WAF Real Rocks TV. What?
I can't breathe.
Don't worry. Keep practicing, man. Let's check out the show, huh?
The mouth is open. I don't know why.
That's fantastic.
Instinct is to close it.
Because I want a cock in there. You want a cock, right?
No, it looked like you were just hoping someone would lob a grape in.
Fucking asshole.
Or a raisin.
I was down another 166 today.
Yeah,
Third day in a row.
you're watching the
good, right?
collapse of an empire right here.
Really?
The empire of the United States of America is in full collapse.
I want to thank the President of the United States of America.
Well, it has a little bit of everything.
It's China.
Damn,
No,
it's China. It is China.
Those guys are doing great.
It's China. The dollar is at its lowest point in fucking history. You could go to Canada and get more money than $1 now.
Is that higher than the dollar?
Yes. Canadian money now worth more money than American money.
Why is that?
I don't
Because
understand.
everything's fucked up. We're all fucked up.
Whose fault is it?
It's
Anthony's?
It's
Consumerism.
it's the stupid motherfuckers who took their mortgages at low rates, thinking they could afford big houses.
What about the idiots who loaned
It's the
them
one
that
that loaned
money?
them the fucking money. Well, they're fucked too because all their
What about the idiots?
businesses are
Only
going
if you
down,
got
down the
caught with
shitter.
it. Only if you got caught with the loan.
What about the idiots that have bought hybrid cars?
Hybrid cars, those guys are assholes.
That has to factor into the whole
That
thing.
does factor into the whole thing. Look at what that's done, boy. Oh, that sure helped. The fucking hybrid car comes out, big hit, a bunch of people buy them, oil goes up fucking $100 a barrel.
By the way,
See?
I love it.
It was fine when everybody was driving fucking gas-guzzling SUVs.
Cost me $25 to fill my car.
Don't you even understand?
You don't know shit, Anthony. You're a loud guy with a microphone.
I know. What are you? What the
I'm
fuck are you?
soft-spoken.
what's the name of
You're
your
not
headphones.
soft-spoken.
What's the name of the car? What's the name of the car you
The
bought?
faggot. He's got the Toyota faggot.
I bought the Prius.
Oh, that's Steve's car.
That's right.
Oh,
We are
comrades in
Oh, yeah,
Prius.
it's great. Dude, if you buy any other car in L.A., you're a fucking moron.
In
You're gonna
LA.
you're going to sit there
You trendy Hollywood
Bumper.
dick. You
Oh, is that
just
what I-
fucking. That's
I'm sorry,
You were out
I
there
moved
for
out
what?
there.
A week? You're out there a week, and it's like, let me buy a fucking
Is that
hybrid.
really the trendy?
It's
Do I look
yes.
trendy to you?
That's what
I
you-
mean, granted, you're wearing that awful Parker.
You wanna
I
be
imagine me with my ugly sweatshirt.
You
I
want
look
to be
trendy.
trendy. You
That's
moved out to
exactly what
LA,
it
and
is.
you want to be one
You
of
know
those
what I did?
guys.
I bought a little red carpet and I roll it up to my car before I get into
Doubt
it. That's what I do.
What happened to your boy?
What does the plug look like for a Prius? Is it a dick? And then there's a little asshole on
Oh,
your fucking
God.
thing, and you pop it in there, and
Ugh.
He just
Terrible.
No, give me a boo.
Terrible.
At least give me a boo.
Come on, then what do I do? Ash, you have deer antlers on your fucking SUV?
Yeah, that's
That
what I
was
do.
missing that hubcap. You really look a little broke
Missing a
last time.
hubcap. It's a fucking rim. I had a flat.
You guys definitely have
You noticed my missing fucking
Yeah,
rim?
I saw it because I was like, oh, isn't that great, you know? Anthony came out to my show, and then just missing that one rim, you just look like, I'm like, wow, I guess they're not doing as well as I
That
thought.
is just trashy. Fucking Escalade with one regular rim on it.
What's beautiful here is you guys got the polar opposite of cars. He's got the giant
I know.
Escalade. You got the hybrid Prius. Steve's car is gold.
What?
Yeah, it's whatever the Toyota stock gold color is.
Dude, you know what's so funny is a buddy of mine goes, who sells cars, he goes, yeah, you know, at 90,000 miles, he said the battery blows up. And he goes, and it costs $6,000 to replace it. I'm like, really? No. My mother goes, can they go up hills?
Really?
I mean, that's the level of misinformation. Like, they're going to sell a car that doesn't go up fucking hills. Everything out there.
Does it?
Do you have to find a lot of plugs?
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's a fucking great car. And plus, out there, you're in stop-and-go traffic. You're going to sit in a fucking Maserati going half a mile an hour.
Yes. Why not?
Well, dude, I'm not saying not to. You know what I like is people who don't drive and think I'm driving it saying you should. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Ant's,
thanks.
Ant's going to be like the last dinosaur going into the tar pit.
I'll let it ride as long as I can.
Even the New York cabbies are starting to get the hybrids.
Yeah, and oil just keeps going up.
These
You
goddamn
don't understand.
hybrids, they're gonna kill us.
Do they turn off though as soon as you stop? What's that about?
Well,
I was in a cab and every
Dude,
light
it's
the
like
thing
a
turned
golf
off.
cart. You ever been in a golf cart?
Yeah.
Of course you have. You step on the gas, and then you let off, and it stops, and you get out, and you tee off, and you drive it again. That's what happens.
That's a hybrid?
They go, boom. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And there's no power and electricity at all. If you ever noticed that, just ride the subway. You know, 10 fucking cars carrying 1,000 fucking people. Yeah, can it go up hills?
That's great. So your car's got 85 billion volts in it, too?
I'm just saying.
What do you got to fucking ride on the third rail on the highway?
You don't need that much to get it going, dude. They work fine. Trust me.
Oh, I bet you're laying down. I bet you're laying down rubber when you step on the gas.
You know what?
I've actually driven one. I love how, like, he's never even doing the fags, fucking fizz. You put a cock in the ignition.
That is funny.
I was just driving a hybrid SUV over the weekend, and it's fine. It was quick, and it was getting 40 miles to the gallon.
Bill,
yeah.
I agree with that.
You were burning rubber.
Hey, I'm not saying that they're not.
Hold on. I would probably look into getting a hybrid if they looked cooler. They look stupid. I was in Steve's once, and I hated the design.
Okay, well, I was just saying, They're
Why can't they make it look, with lack of a better term, manlier?
Well, they are making hybrid SUVs now. I was just in a Highlander the other day, and it was fine. It was fast, and it got 40 miles to the gallon.
You had some weird angles on your car.
Yeah, it does. The Prius is a weird shape.
It has to be aerodynamic or it'll stop.
No, but
that's not true. Once the sail comes up, because it's also wind powered. I drive a schooner. It's a Toyota schooner.
Hold on.
I'll take weird for fucking paying $22 to fill up the tank.
But you're gay. Most guys, but I'm not.
Wait a minute.
Most guys buy a car because it looks cool. They don't think about all this other shit. So I would buy a hybrid because it looks cool, and then I'd be helping the environment and all that other crap.
There goes Steve.
Does your hybrid look cool? I'm being dead serious here.
There goes Bill.
Yeah, no, I like it.
No, it doesn't look cool.
I like the car. No,
You like it.
This is what I like. I don't like any cars that they make nowadays unless they're like $100,000. I don't have that kind of money. And other than that, I like the old cars. I was looking into buying a Mustang, but I'm not a fucking mechanic, and I can't be dealing with some old car breaking down. So, dude, believe me, if I get make some money out there, my second car is going to be like a Buick Riviera.
So what you're
65.
saying, I fucked the supermodel, but I can't get her, so let me just suck this cock over here. That's pretty much what you said.
Is that what does it all have to be gay?
It does have to be gay. The gayest fucking car.
The most
gay.
obvious.
Gay.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, the second I started driving it, I just started blowing people. It was unbelievable. It's exactly
Just
what
like that,
happened.
right, Bill?
Yeah. The second he got his truck, he got guns and he started shooting people. Yeah. He's a little man with a gun collection and some videos.
Bill's home.
And he buys a truck, and now he thinks he's got more hair on his chest or some shit. I mean, yeah, you're more of a man than me, Anthony.
Bill's sexuality changed drastically. You couldn't even get out of the parking lot of the dealership without sucking a cock, right?
Oh, exactly. It was
unbelievable. I couldn't lift shit anymore. My girlfriend can bench more than I can. It's insane.
Start watching Lifetime.
Oh yeah, wearing blouses around the house.
What I was doing
and
was
he immediately just started. He bought he's picking the whole Solaflex up. What a fucking ass! You really buy on image, you dumb fuck. That's why they have advertising.
Okay. All right,
he probably
Mr.
watches beer commercials and thinks he's gonna get that supermodel if he drinks that beer.
Never fucking works on anybody. You're so beyond that. You're so intelligent and fucking unaffected by advertising.
Listen how insecure he is.
What a guy.
I didn't attack your
What
car.
a guy.
I never attacked your car.
Image. How could you? It's fucking great.
Because you're a man.
Great. People fucking love it.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, the cars I like are like $100,000. I don't have that kind of fucking money.
See, this is what I'm saying. You're justifying buying a shitty little pussy car by saying, I would have this. But there are some very cool, affordable cars
if you want to tell
that
me,
get good gas mileage.
If you're going to tell me
that aren't as faggy as a Prius.
What I'm doing.
There are cars that don't cost $100,000 that are cool. Fucking
Anthony,
a new Mustang.
I fly every
you could
fucking
buy
weekend,
for $26,000. You could have a brand new fucking Mustang.
Oh my God! And that car is a bitchier car than the fucking Prius. I've driven it. It can't get out of its own fucking way. It's just, it sucks. Unless you buy your car. That's the real thing. I'm going to buy a stripped down fucking Mustang. It's got 3 hubcaps on it, like a fucking SUV. You jackass.
I got to pick my rim up.
You really have to pick exactly. Why don't you just have a hanger for an antenna? You fucking loser. You're fucking negating every 0-8 billboard the second you drive down the street.
What's going on with the Escalades? Aren't they going into hybrid mode next year?
I hear something about that.
Yeah,
then I won't be driving an Escalade.
Same thing with the H2s. They're all going.
And then they'll fucking laugh and jack oil up to fucking $200 a barrel because you idiots keep fucking doing this.
And I want to apologize to Steve.
It's you morons.
Because God, you're so dumb.
Do you honestly think?
So dumb. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
The oil companies,
Anthony, you're 100%
see
right.
people cutting back on oil.
You don't read. You play video games, but you know how the world works.
That's me.
That's you. I understand.
You honestly
have guns,
think,
Anthony? You have guns.
Shut up and let me make my point. If I'm so stupid, why are you afraid for me to make my point?
Because I'm just going to agree with you.
You're fearful of my knowledge.
I'm agreeing with you.
You're afraid of my knowledge. It's the oil companies see people buying Priuses and cutting back on oil use, and they go, all right, we still got to make money. Jack the fucking price up another $100. With me driving my vehicles and everybody else,
is that why you only have 3 hubcaps? Is that why you only have 3 hubcaps?
All right.
I'll buy another Prius.
You know what? I don't have as many hubcaps as many times as you made the hubcap reference. We get it. I'm missing a hubcap. Can you fucking move on?
I think it's bugging you. How many times are you going to say I'm blowing somebody because I'm driving a fucking Prius?
I don't know what you're doing in that thing.
What happened to the hubcap, though?
What happened to it?
They had a flat tire, and they changed the tire. They took the fucking thing and put the spare on, and now I don't have a fucking tire.
If you could have seen him driving away from Governors, it was, first of all, I'm playing behind a Bally's, so it's already a shitty fucking parking lot, right?
I know where it is.
So the one highlight
parking lot
is shock jock / environmentalist over here actually comes out to my goddamn show. I'm with another comedian. I'm like, yeah, man, he thought you were funny, man. That's Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show. Really? And right as she turns around, there goes Stupid getting into this fucking SUV that, because it's missing a hubcap, looks like it was like made in 1987. I actually felt bad for him, going, wow,
fuck you.
This really is who Anthony is. For me. He's some white trash loser from Long Island. I can't believe I ever held him in any sort of esteem whatsoever. It was one of the saddest things I've ever seen him with your old leather coat just walking up to you.
That's new. And it looks like a Nazi coat. It's attractive.
It's biodegradable.
It's stressed.
Sorry.
Steve, I'm sorry I called you gay.
Because now he's fucking Mr. Fashion. Let's count what he is now. Mr. fucking Fashion.
Bill, your clothes are...
Mr. I grew up in a great fucking place that isn't Long Island. Where did you fucking grow up? The shitholes of Boston.
No.
You grew up in fucking Southie.
Everybody who's from Boston, ever since Goodwill Hunting, everybody thinks everyone's from Boston. You're like a
You might as well be.
Genius with a mop, solving math problems.
No, the genius part I didn't think of, believe me.
As
the mop I kind of pictured.
As the ref, can I jump in here? He makes a good point. Your fashions have changed a little bit, Bill, since you've been in Hollywood. I've noticed that.
He's fucking completely Hollywood.
What have you noticed? This old drum T-shirt?
Don't buy this fucking down-to-earth shithead fucking bullshit from him. He went so Hollywood when he moved out there.
Fucking hubcap, all right? Well, that's a fucking benefit.
The hubcap
Your goddamn
joke.
truck.
Ugh.
Jesus
Boo.
Christ. I can handle one person. I can handle one boo. That doesn't bug me.
But you did. You're trying to make everyone believe
Anthony,
you're still the same Bill Burr.
You overextended yourself financially, and stuff around the fringes is starting to go.
Like
that $80 fucking...
My fucking...
People running away from New Orleans got better supplied jackets than that fucking piece of shit you're wearing.
It keeps me warm. That's all I care about. I don't care. Oh, were you fucking warm or cold in that shit?
I was
in
warm.
your L.A. attire.
I was in your L.A. faggy suck-a-dick sweatshirt.
I wasn't going to say that, but I didn't look at the tag. Is that what it says?
Outside of the like they don't sell this shit here in New York. Anything outside of the tri-state
But you didn't
area.
wear that
Dude,
stuff
you
in
used
New York.
to come in wearing a fucking T-shirt.
You guys are absolutely right. I bought a sweatshirt and I am now a fashion plate. You're absolutely right.
You were the one that commented on what I was wearing.
I'm going to be in Us magazine.
With his fucking leather jacket. You're the fucking... Well, what's the matter? I didn't have the right jacket
really
for my
upset.
shoes that night?
It makes me happy. He's really mad right now, and it's making me happy.
Oh.
With your fucking Mighty Mac jacket. Who over age 11? You're going to go sledding after the show, you fucking jackass?
I get cold. I want it to be warm.
Looks like an extra from A Christmas Story.
He's got a BB gun collection.
Don't think. Oh, sorry.
Fucking redheads teaming up.
All right, sorry. Well, we have to. I'm 100% with Anthony. No, I love Bill very much.
I love Bill Burr.
Fucking Opie and Bill Burr show. Fucking Bill can kiss my bag.
That's sincere. Prius, the color is, and this comes from the website, is driftwood pearl.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Ew, as in pearl necklace.
Another blowjob fucking Prius joke. You want to throw a hubcap one in there and try to even it up? I love Bill Burr.
Oh, that was a good one, man. We haven't had a good one in a while.
And it was personal. It wasn't something about the environment or something that
or conspiracy stuff.
It was personal. Now I'm gonna have to change that fucking thing.
I'm serious, dude. All the people you're just gonna run into, it's an image, man.
Oh, look at him. He's got a fucking rim, a regular fucking it came off a '69 Nova.
Yeah. And you just hiding from the repo man. That's why you came down to my show.
Are you saying he didn't want his truck parked in front of his place?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I have looked at that tire and just gone, why don't I just go down to the dealership and get that fucking rim?
You can't let any part of your car go.
No.
You just can't. If there's a scratch, you got to get it fixed. The second you just pull up,
look like a piece of shit.
You really do.
All right.
Wait, what you? No, you guys keep talking. I'm just going to piss. I'm just telling you. I have to.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Nick DiPaolo, and this is the worst of Rich Voss. Well, what the fuck else would it be? Whenever you're listening to Rich Voss, it's the fucking worst. Former crackhead with a fucking speech impediment, and you're listening to him on the Opie and Anthony show.
This is the Opie and Anthony program. Rich Voss in studio with his lovely wife, Bonnie McFarland. Playing Cleveland this weekend?
Yeah, the Cleveland Improv.
We're going to do our acts together this time. It's a little beer stuff.
Oh.
That's what people like will, email us or MySpace. So you guys go on stage together? Yeah, all of a sudden we're fucking still in a mirror, right? I can't even get her to bang me. I'm going to get her to do, comedy with me. It's just unbelievable.
Is the banging way down already?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
That's not true.
Huh? Well, with us it is.
Each
I still bang, but sometimes you're not in the room.
She's so fucking dizzy. We were in the hotel the other night.
She's so what?
Fucking dizzy. What? What do you think I said?
Bitch, dizzy.
Yeah, I have an inner ear infection, and I literally am dizzy.
Oh, all right.
That's
fine. That was a fucking 40s expression.
I know.
Dude,
what a dizzy dame.
You know what else he always says?
Dizzy broad.
I hipped you to Diet Coke, didn't I? He thinks he hipped me to everything.
Hipped you to it.
Stop taking your Lenny Bruce character so seriously.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
We're fucking
And a dizzy broad, I hipped her to.
I took her. I mean, we're in the hotel the other night.
Go on, Daddy.
So the smoke alarm's going off. She goes, "Can you press the button?" So I go up there to press the button. She goes, "Your cigarette is making a smoke alarm go off." And next to her on the bed, the little dresser, there's a fucking towel on fire from her candle. She's sitting there reading, and there's a fucking towel on fire. She's going, "You got to put your cigarette out."
No, but like it was still
Where were you,
5.
bedrock? Fucking lights. Why don't you use a light? But you do have
Because
to...
I light a smelly candle because of the cigarette smoke.
Yeah, stop smoking.
Why don't you stop?
Oh, my God, Rich.
Somehow get it. I don't know.
We're not going to your funeral if you die of lung cancer.
Why don't you stop?
Well, I didn't think you would. You didn't go to the wedding. Why would you go to the funeral?
Imagine that. Oh, I can't make it that night.
Well,
Rich.
Oh, boy.
Finally, Patrice and Billy Bird bring a present.
He smashed us. You're taking that hard still.
No, I'm not.
We
I
all
let it go.
explained ourselves on a past show.
I let it go.
So, dude, why don't you quit smoking?
I am.
Why?
I'm going to go to a hypnotist. I just got the link for it.
I just got the link for a hypnotist.
No, not the
What kind of
hypnotist.
dog shit answer is that?
Not a hypnotist. Fucking laser. You can get laser surgery.
That's a
laser.
really big difference.
Wait.
What?
Laser
Yeah.
to quit smoking.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Unless
Cut
they
your fingers
weld
off?
your mouth shut.
No,
What
I
the
don't know.
fuck do they do? What do they do with a laser?
I think they actually laser a part of your brain, don't they?
No,
I can't fuck my brain up anymore.
They cannot laser a
Yeah,
part of
You're
your
shaking
brain.
like Nicholson at the end of
Stop
Cuckoo's
it.
Nest.
In Staten Island, some lady I met said she went and got laser.
There is no
She was
surgery.
wearing a toga.
There is
I got
no
the link.
Let me tell you something. We will look at the link. Give it to E-Rock. He will punch it up. I will guarantee you there is no way they touch your brain with a laser to make you stop smoking. They do something, maybe googly your eyes or something, or it sounds like a scam to
Rich
me,
is trying to find a way to quit smoking that's not going to hurt.
With zero pain, yeah.
Stop it. Just do the... SD took me down for the patch. I love to fucking smoke. You smoke more than I did, but I smoked for 17 years. I mean, I was a
Jimmy
smoker.
liked to smoke, yeah.
Anthony, one day I was going to quit. I said, I'm going to finish this pack, and Anthony was just fucking put the cigarettes down. I said, I'm having one more. I had one more. It was a Friday. I went down to the cellar. SD marched me over, got me the
really?
patch.
Just marched? Was he leading you with an SS patch on his fucking shoulder? Was fucking Adolf?
Yes. We marched.
Yeah.
We cleans out the apartment complex.
The patch had a swastika on it.
Yes, it was a lovely red patch on my...
Why are you still going for bargains? Why don't you just go to like a reputable guy and get it done?
You know, he wants to do it without pain. Rich wants to quit without the fucking emotions. You're going to cry a lot. I've been crying for 5 years since I quit. It's all I
don't understand that the guy is an addict. You have overcome booze and drugs.
And gambling.
And so you know that the only way
that
to
aside.
really stop, there was no patch for crack. There's no fucking laser for booze. It's
I think
you
that was
gotta
all
just
lies.
stop.
Yeah.
He was just...
I think that's all bullshit.
I almost stole Rich's joke in front of him, or Bonnie's joke in front of Rich.
That it's all bullshit.
No, who once said that Rich only did drugs as an excuse for blowing guys?
Oh,
Is that you or the boss? Okay. I just thought of that and I realized, no, that's
I
not
said
yours.
I quit just for the applause break on stage.
Yeah.
That's not even...
That's good.
That's not what I was quoting.
No, but that was another joke I threw in there.
Oh, cool.
But see, you
That
do
was
what
good.
I say
That's
that you always do.
What?
You try to steal the laughter from whoever got the last laugh.
Yes.
Yes, he does.
You're saying what Rich does is Rich was piggybacking that moment and trying to be the last one to speak, so it looked like his moment.
It's called tagging. It's called
But
tagging.
you didn't tag it. You didn't tag it. That's not a tag. That's a whole new little story.
She's on stage now. This is a fucking broad. I was reading a piece of paper in L.A. off a stool. Now she's on stage with her foot in the front table, fucking leaning into the mic and working the crowd. Okay? And every now and then one of my fucking lines comes in and goes, hey, you know, you got so many of them. But she's getting too confident, and that's the problem. I'm going to have to bring you to the stress factory again to fucking humble you.
I don't give the same love as I used to. Wow. Remember when they first hooked up? It was just about love.
When we first hooked
There's
up,
kind
it
of
was...
a drop off here, just a bit.
Wow. Bengali over here. He's getting a little... Getting a little scared of his position, I think. Huh?
I also hear a lot of avoidance about the smoking question.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
That's right.
Dana Reeves just died.
Absolutely.
She didn't smoke.
She didn't smoke.
She had the secondhand smoke, they're saying, or something.
The secondhand smoke
From
or
what?
something?
Was his wheelchair a locomotive? Who is the guy who was smoking near him? He had little kids and an invalid. From being she was like one of those torch singers.
Oh, so
Back
she
in
was
the
in a
day.
lot of clubs.
That's what they were saying.
With the smoke.
I had a little info on that.
All right, very good. I'm
I know
glad
it
you
sounds
did.
Stupid, but she was a singer in the lounges back in her day. And they're saying maybe it was the secondhand smoke from way back when.
I don't think that. I think that whole
Why don't
secondhand
you
smoke is
just
bullshit.
quit? What are you so scared of?
Because
you have fucking kids you want to see graduate college. Why don't you stop?
my kids aren't going to college.
Oh, okay. They keep smoking.
You have kids that you're going to have to drop off at the Bada Bing.
Hey, were you
at the Regal Beagle?
Were you in Sacramento
Yes.
last week?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Richard, get an update. A
Yeah.
review.
Yeah, I
A
was
review,
just
excuse
doing
me.
SAC over the weekend on Sunday.
Oh,
Great show.
You were there on Sunday?
Yeah. I couldn't believe you smoked on stage. That was awesome.
Was that? Oh, yeah, because you're not allowed to smoke in a club.
You're not allowed to smoke within like 10 feet of a building in Sacramento.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
You're
Bonnie
not
killed
helping.
too.
Yeah, we did. I did.
It was a
did
good
like-
show, huh, Richard?
Oh, real good.
Yeah, right on. Cool.
Yeah, it was great. He tore a couple audience members up.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I mean, Rich Vassar gets a bad rep sometimes. We'd like to kill him on the show, but
Takes a lot of heat on the show, but very funny when you see him live.
on the stage.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, the bottom line is, Voss, you've been lying about quitting for
Listen,
years.
we're talking
Shut
about
your
my
mouth.
fucking stage performance, and all of a sudden you got to.
Absolutely.
The guy brought up smoking on stage is what
Absolutely.
happened. Said he was, so Richie killed and he was smoking.
You'll be talking. You've been quit. I'm going to quit on my birthday. I'm going to quit on my anniversary. I'm going to quit this, and every one of them passes.
I'm
and
sure
you
we
don't
got tapes
quit.
from NEW of him saying he's going to quit soon.
Yeah,
That was years ago now, Rich.
You can't fly with smoke in the airport. It's awful.
I smoke at the airports in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Why don't you stop?
You
What are
do.
you so scared of? Just stop.
I'm not scared. Well, I
Yes,
am
you are.
scared, but you know, what else do I have?
What do you
I
do
mean,
on
when
the flights?
You're not going to lose a piece
I
of your
chew
show.
nicotine gum.
New York to L.A., what do you do?
Well,
I
he
chew
complains
nicotine
a
gum.
lot, number one.
Nicotine gum.
And I sleep a lot.
You're not gonna. You're afraid. Richard, you're afraid A of being uncomfortable and B like you're gonna lose a piece of who you are. You're
Okay,
not gonna lose a part of yourself.
Okay, here's the deal. I'll make a deal with you. We'll pick a date, and I quit smoking, and you quit deviant sexual behaviors.
I've already quit smoking. And when
Whoa! I quit gambling.
Hold on. When deviant sexual behaviors put a tumor on my jaw, I'll quit doing them.
Yeah. What about a fucking lesion on your face?
Not my problem. I'll just pass it along.
No. See how easy it is. What are you so scared
I've
of?
already quit smoking.
But I've already quit gambling. I
I'm
quit
talking
drugs.
about an immediate health risk that's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
Some of Jimmy's girls have looked like tumors on his jaw.
I know what you're saying, dude, but I'm not being holier than thou. I'm not saying quit addictive behavior because it's naughty. I'm saying smoking is an immediate awful health risk. I'm not making a moral judgment. I'm saying it's a horrible risk, and I've quit. And I know how awful it is. And I'm not being self-righteous.
At least you get the AIDS. You know, you got 10 good years.
Absolutely. And you
know.
could fucking always just pretend you got it from a needle or, blood
Right.
transfusion. I got sick once.
And
Or
you
just
will
not
look
tell
thin at
anybody.
some point.
Dentist.
And you could eat all you want, right? Because you're going to lose the weight eventually.
And I haven't, and my sexual addiction, I'm not running into a bathroom in the airport anymore. And
That's because they clogged up all the holes in the dividers.
It does look, though, Jim, like you
That was-
purposely try to find women who may have something wrong with them.
I'm not saying. Look, I'm not saying that an uncle 15 years ago doesn't help my cause, because it does. The worse your family, the better it is for me.
But 15 years ago, you knew better.
Oh, yeah, maybe more than 15. Not the girls I'm dating.
Your uncle touched you when you were 21, 22?
No, 1.
That's what I'm saying, 15 years ago.
Your uncle didn't touch you. There's nobody that desperate in your family.
Why don't you quit smoking?
I'm good. Here's the game plan.
Oh, boy.
All right? Okay, I'll make a deal
There's
with
a plan now. That's good.
June 30th on my birthday.
Oh, stop.
I will.
One of the first things you said to me when we started dating was that you were going to quit smoking June 30th on your birthday.
Yeah.
And June 30th went without incident. You didn't even bring it up.
I was already bagging you, so what the fuck? I already closed the deal. I had to come up with a new lie.
And his sober date, he was going to quit on his sober date. I've heard that one. I've heard I'm going to quit after the holidays, after the stress. There's never a good day to do it.
Yeah, you just have to trick yourself. You just have to one day just go boom, put your cigarettes down and
realize it's going to hurt a little bit. If I still obsessed, I'd be smoking again. Believe you think I could go this long obsessing?
How long did you quit?
December will be 5 years.
No.
Or 4. Wait, December of 2001. Be 5 years in December.
Yeah, I remember when that was. It was when we were doing the what have you got segment of the show.
I had a moment.
What the hell is that?
Oh, yeah, the guy bought the
It was
Logan?
what the hell is that? No, the guy was. We had a couple of doctors in the studio, and we had guests come in. Hey, Colin.
Hey, Colin. I was actually.
Take his seat. Take his seat.
Colin Quinn just ripped Voss out of his seat, took his headphones. You were raped.
Oh, man. That's the most exercise he's done in a month.
Oh, Colin, you picked the perfect day to stop by. You picked the perfect day to stop by. Get in on this. Voss is telling us he's going to quit smoking again.
But as Colin walked in, I was thinking about Colin. That's fucking really creepy.
That's great.
You're psychic.
That awful bandage on your nose?
Well, it helped me.
That's from one of the girls he's dating.
Let's get Colin Quinn a mic.
We need a chair for him.
Surprise.
Oh, what is that?
Colin should
Look
not
like
just
I'm
stand.
expecting Bud Fox to save you. Nothing?
No, that's not bad.
LA Confidential? Hey, come on! You can see.
Just threw his breakfast on the floor.
The reason I came by the way, okay.
Are we going to have an intervention or something?
The reason I came by, it's an intervention for you two guys.
Uh-oh, what do we do?
A little power corrupts. Apparently, from giving this idiot a voice on the radio, he drove me home last night in his Toyota Caddy. Have you seen that Camry that he calls a Caddy?
Toyota
Camry. Norton, have you seen it? It's the worst Cadillac ever. It's nothing like, he showed us me. What do you think? I go, oh, yeah. Looks like a Camry. So he's got the most awful GPS that, it's crayons. Off colors. Calling it Etch-a-Sketch.
It's an 8-year-old girl.
And then, so last night we're driving home. This moron goes to me. I don't believe much in conspiracy. He always has to deny that he believes in everything, and then he believes in it. So he can feel like he's a unique guy instead of just another, strip mall idiot like the rest of us. And he's like, I'm not a conspiracy guy like some of these idiots. Then he goes into this thing about the wing nuts.
We heard about it, yeah.
It's just so aggravating. I felt like saying, either do charity or learn a musical instrument. You fucking phony bore. It's so boring. What a shithead. I mean, if you saw these photos, he goes, give me. I'm not giving you my fucking emails. You can send me some shitty picture. Go back to porn. At least then you were kind of excited. What a phony. Instead of reading a book or taking a class, this is what dumb people do to feel intellectual. They check out the size of planes and go, I mean, if you look at the vector, because some other asshole said it to him, this is not a 757. Yes, it probably is, but who gives a shit, you boring idiot?
It was actually...
Take that thing off. Is that a sleep apnea thing?
What else could it be?
Colin, you're on fire. Don't sit down. He's
I'm not
working
going to sit down.
He's working the room. He's pacing back and forth and just doing some crowd work.
Reduced. I think you're fat because you don't have to, you know.
Oh my God.
We all do that though. We'll read all those political books and then just reciting what we just read.
But
tell the people.
claim
But I
was honest about where I got it. I didn't say I made it up. I said that I found a credible source.
The gravitas in his fucking idiotic face is what got him.
He put the pressure on me, though, now to dispute this.
But you'll watch
He goes,
it.
I'll send you the link, watch it, and then you tell me where the piece came from that isn't a 757.
That's right.
Oh, tell him to prove it. Then you dispute. And I go, well, what's the motive? I don't know, but well, that would be part one of this argument.
But I don't
tell me the motive. Then don't bring it up until you have a motive.
Why? I don't have to have a solution.
No, a motive is different from a solution.
Yes, it is. A motive is a solution as to why.
Why would the government shove a plane into the Pentagon?
I don't know
because
they would.
They were waiting for the right opportunity. So that day when 2 planes went into the World Trade Center, they said, now's our chance, quick.
Because the ones that went into the Trade Center are legit.
Yes.
It's that Pentagon one.
Yeah.
They just had it sitting there waiting for that to happen.
He raised some good points, and I had to say he raised some
good points. And you raised no good points.
I didn't say I did.
Beat it.
I really thought Phil was playing.
Bill Burr's in town. I saw him last night. Bring him in.
Fucking Colin. Beat it. Well, we were talking about Rich Voss and his dumb smoking.
He's got to stop smoking.
Yeah, why don't you stop, stupid? I
almost
smoked 3 packs a day and I quit.
When you quit?
Right.
And setting dates when he might
quit. You
quit.
quit? Because I fucking smoked. We all smoked. Jim smoked, he quit. Because you're afraid to deal with the sadness and the fear and the anger that's going to come out when you quit smoking. You don't have something to hide behind.
First of all, I deal with anger and fear on a daily basis.
Yeah, by lighting up 5 packs a day. I know.
No,
and the fetal position.
And
oh no!
Yeah, some use the missionary position. He is the fetal.
Do you know that fire that you were talking about in the hotel room?
Yeah.
Is directly because of your smoking, not because of her candle. She lit a candle to stop the smoke.
That's right. No, she was reading tarot cards.
No, that's not true.
If she was reading tarot cards, she's as crazy as you are.
She needs some more.
Were you reading tarot cards? Were you reading tarot cards by candlelight?
No, I get a scented candle.
Oh my God. And it's just for the
because it's nice.
And it's just for the smoke, right?
Yeah,
I don't know where
for
to
the
put myself because no one will rip it apart.
Do you make them open up the anti-suicide windows like that fraction of an inch?
Last night I was there.
Yeah, you were there puffing out there. It doesn't
Well,
work. Blows it right back into the room.
One night I look over, he's in bed with a cigarette, asleep.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that's never resulted in thousands
Did
of
you ever
deaths.
see his old apartment on the fucking floor? It looked like little black snail trails because this fucking lazy Jew kept falling asleep with cigarettes in his hand and dropping them on the floor.
He's not going to die from lung cancer. It's not going to.
He's just going to burn up.
Yeah.
He's going to take a bunch of people with him.
He's sanding something and putting varnish on it, and he falls asleep and fucking kills everyone in the house.
What's little Richie afraid of when he takes the cigarette away and there's no barriers between him and the world?
That's right. What is? I'd like to know too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, it's... I'm not afraid of anything.
What is little Richie?
You are.
It's addiction, and,
Right, but where does addiction come from?
Pile of ashes,
What's
gold
addiction? We
chain
just
and
accept
teeth.
that? It comes from...
It can come from...
you feel comfortable sitting there with something blocking, a big wave of smoke blocking you, not only from the world, but from your alleged wife.
Absolutely.
Well, she's reading tarot. She's reading the tarot cards
by candlelight.
Yeah. And tea leaves. And
Yeah, she just to read tea leaves. It's a modern day knitting when a husband's not really.
Yeah, these two are coming up with hobbies so they don't have to hang out with each other.
Yeah, how quick did this fall apart? This is the shortest marriage.
I want to fucking know what exactly, you are, everyone hides. You hide your fear behind fucking cigarettes. Other people will hide certain failures behind a lot of food the last year and a half.
I knew it was coming. I know.
Can I
That
theorize
great
something?
telegraph acting technique. It's really
Jesus Christ, don't you wish...
Can't wait to see Lucky Louie, or as we call it, King of Queens with cursing.
Perhaps, Rich, when you started smoking, whatever it was, 20-some years ago. What long was it?
I don't know.
Okay, so a long time ago.
30-something years ago.
You needed the cigarettes because of your fear, your unhappiness, and now you're addicted. But maybe you don't need the cigarettes anymore.
You have
maybe
a lovely bride.
Maybe you're better.
You should be happier now.
I'm very happy. I got a lot.
But you scored, bro.
I'll tell you what it is. Yeah, he did score big. The problem is, you still want to think I'm Rich Voss, a teenage rebel. You're an old man, a few years away from Boca. Just admit it and get rid of the scars. And walk around your new addiction could be complaining about your ills. Old Jews don't smoke. What's the matter with you?
I hipped you to Jews.
Cigars. You leave my stuff alone, Norton.
I won't touch your stuff, but you got to stop smoking.
I'm gonna. I really.
No, you're.
Here's the date.
Set a date. Just set a date.
Set a date?
Not
set a date. But don't do it for us.
You do it now.
You don't. How many times do I? How many times do I say I want to quit smoking?
You don't set
All
a
the
date.
time.
You know what you do?
I've
You
never
take the
heard
pack.
you say that.
Where's your pack?
Huh?
Here's how you do it. Where's your pack?
It's out in the car.
You know what? And
Anthony
on
goes
stage,
to
It's on him.
Anthony goes to the old school Ron Conquerman style. Give me the pack. In Anthony's families, you just see like one of the uncles come out in like the Bermuda shorts with like the sandals. Give me the pack. He's smoking. Give me your cigarettes. You gonna quit? There you are, done.
But that was how he helped me quit. Anthony helped me quit by that the same disgust to just fucking throw the pack out.
You immediately throw it away.
And I did. I had one more, and that was it for me.
Yeah, because it's Watto or one of these people, remember?
It was the guy with the thing on his lip jaw.
We were playing What the Hell Is That?
What the hell is that? We have doctors in the studio,
Let's do
and
that
people,
again.
people would come up and get free examinations for whatever
weird
they got, something on their leg, something on there. And this one guy had a bump on his gum line. So the doctor put the glove on, and he's feeling it. He goes, that's a hard lump. That's not good. He goes, you have this checked out immediately. He goes, you smoke? And the guy's like, yeah. And the guys, and then we start talking about how he's going to look with half a jaw.
Well, the fear on the guy's like, oh, God, just tell me what it is.
Tell me what it is.
I mean, it was supposed to be a fun bit and turned
Jimmy
into
quit.
That
It was
guy-
horrific. And one doctor, just to add to this, punched out. He's like, I don't want to be part of this.
Wow.
He
Yeah, he
saw
left.
what was in that guy's mouth and said, I'm done. I don't want to be part of this.
The guy turned out to not have.
Right.
We found out a month later, but. When he was trying to go, the guy was like saying, all right, where should I go? What should I do? And watching him try to hang on to his sanity, I'm like, that is exactly what it looks like when you find out you have mouth cancer.
Yeah.
It was like, that is exactly a moment. Because the guy was trying to not panic, and that's what freaked
But
me
it was
out.
panicking him.
Okay, where do I go? What should I do?
Who
Just
should I go to check this out?
he
And
just-
if, you know, I want the best guy. And
I'll never
you ever,
forget
you ever,
that day.
You ever stop smoking for a limited time because maybe you had something you didn't know what it was, and you're like, uh-oh. Nothing like that.
No.
No?
No. I smoked
Just set a date, you phony.
You did
Do it
quit
now.
for 6
Did I
months.
set a date?
You did quit for 6 months.
I quit for 6 months.
Why? What spurred that?
I was working in Boston, and I went and saw the Mad Russian. There was a guy from Boston that
I went to that guy.
everybody
Didn't work
went
for
to
me,
see,
but-
huh?
He's just a douche. It doesn't work for
No, it
anybody.
works for a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
I went 6 months.
What's the Mad Russian?
He was some like
Some fucking
hypnotist
flake.
guy.
You call me a flake for conspiracy theories? Some fucking commie pushes. Why did you throw my Aussie doll on the milk?
Oh, Jesus.
This is turning
Anything,
into one of the
anything
weirdest
we
shows.
think somebody might love has to be destroyed.
That's right.
Yeah, he
He's an
broke my
Aussie doll.
trophy on his dumb show.
That's really funny.
It's fucking
Aussie doll.
There's a little Aussie
right
thing
in
that
the middle.
Stalker Patty gave me, and he just ripped it up and
Boss, oh, things are going bad. She's the only person that emails me consistently.
Who's the Mad
So,
Russian?
Colin, when's your show on so I can be on again?
The Mad Russian is this fucking flaky douche in Boston, and you sit there and he does an energy thing over you and
Oh.
supposedly makes you quit. And I'm an
Jesus.
asshole for thinking that
It
fucking
worked on my aunt.
Why did you go?
My aunt has
Did
it
it really?
for 21 years.
How about this? Fuck your aunt. She was ready to quit.
Yeah, well, if you're ready to quit, maybe that's a help.
really
maybe that's a help. Maybe that's a fucking
You should do everything you can do. I mean, you should,
What?
yeah, get a patch, get hypnotized, do all of it.
Did you
Why
like the
not?
smoking, Bonnie?
Everything.
I love it. I don't want him to quit.
Subconsciously wants him to die.
What'd you do? Would you do
Can't
it for
even
Bonnie?
accuse her of that 'cause you know he has no money.
False
Well,
fortune.
It's really not fun to be around somebody who's quitting smoking, and I'm not looking for
How
that.
fun is he now?
How much fun could he
Did
possibly
you ever
do?
smoke, Bonnie? Ever?
Yes, I
You
did.
did?
It took me many tries to
And you
quit.
quit?
Yeah, so 4 years
How long
now.
ago? 4 years.
Mhm.
You miss it?
Not actually. I at one point before I started dating Rich, I thought I might actually start again.
It's very rough when you hook up with a smoker and you've quit for a while because you just pick it right back up again.
Well, she drinks and gets high every now and then, so that was hard too, you know.
Stop trying to even it up.
Maybe you could handle booze now.
No, I can't handle it.
Why don't me and you go to I know a smokers thing next week. Next Sunday we'll go. I'll go with you.
To a what smokers thing?
Yeah, like a smokers meeting.
Next Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday night. You're not working. Stop acting like you are.
Wait, what Sunday? This Sunday?
Sunday coming up.
Yeah, I'll be out of town.
He doesn't even know where Sunday is anymore.
I'll be out of town.
What, Sunday?
Sunday? What?
What, between Sunday and Monday? No good. No good. And Colin, as much as after that Ozzy doll thing, how I really don't want to admit this, helped me more than anybody. The thing he said to me, which I don't think you made up, but it was, he said to me, the urge to quit to smoke will pass whether you smoke or not. And that was as perfectly simplistic as
Well, it's
I
the
needed.
same as drinking and getting...
Shut up. Stop trying to act like you too understand this. You're still smoking, idiot.
Rich loves to be the expert on addiction. He'll just jump in.
Oh,
and
please.
Listen, here's what you got.
Look at Bonnie. Guess what? Every guy's like that. Hey. No matter who you married, you'd be miserable every time they open their mouth.
Boss, are you going to the Freedom Center?
What the fuck is the Freedom Center?
That's the laser therapy thing.
First of all, when somebody goes, what the fuck, you know they're doing it.
Huh?
In Staten Island?
Welcome to Freedom Laser Therapy.
What does lasers do to make you stop smoking?
Freedom from smoking addiction.
In Staten Island.
I don't know.
They probably make a good cigarette lighter.
He's done
You
no
gotta
research.
light it up with a laser?
He's done no research on it.
None.
Someone said laser.
Someone said it to him. at
Dummy
one point.
thought technology
It's
easy.
the future.
No problem. They'll take out that little cell that makes me smoke. Oh, stupid.
He thinks they're going to do some kind of brain thing.
Told you about it.
What's the gimmick here?
They don't really explain.
Oh, good. It's vague. It's lasers and it's vague.
Low-level laser therapy.
Hold on. I think I have
You don't have to wear contacts anymore.
They use some kind of Jedi mind shit on you. You don't need that cigarette anymore. You have no need to smoke.
You'll feel great as soon as you hit
Sunday when you get back in town. We'll go to a place.
Here we go. We got Tyler in Columbus. Tyler for Rich Voss. Hey.
Hey, you guys were just talking about that guy that had the big lump in his mouth from years ago.
Yeah.
My father-in-law got the big casino in his jaw, and about a month ago he just had it removed. He's about, what are you, Voss, about in your 40s?
Yeah.
Good call.
He's 84.
What did he have? The big what?
Just cancer.
The big casino.
Oh, I thought he had like Caesars or Bally's.
No, he's actually had cancer in his mouth twice now.
No headphones?
And
for Rich? Not for Rich. For Colin.
Why would there be headphones for somebody that's in studio with us?
Look.
Why would we have that?
Colin actually took a toilet paper tube to his ear and he put it to Rich's head.
It's a great photo.
He's hearing the sea.
Wait, that's wacky. That's wacky. Wait, so he had his whole jaw removed, not the tumor?
Yeah, they had to take his the cancer spread through actually the bone in his jaw.
There you go, boss.
And actually the veins and everything in his jaw, and they had to remove the whole damn thing and rebuild it. They took like bone from his hip and skin from his chest and legs and made him a new jaw, but he's all...
Hey, boss, stop it. This guy's telling
I know.
this guy right now.
There's a million of these stories. If I'm not fucking ready,
Yeah,
I
by
know.
the way, caller, you know what? During your story, Rich was checking his
email.
bookings on his Palm Pilot thing.
No, I was trying
He's not even...
No, I was trying to find the quit smoking thing right here, and I found the link. The website or whatever.
No, I mean, people...
Yeah, right next to the link to buy cigarettes online.
Quit smoking and all that, all that shit, but it's like, when you see it, like I'm sitting across the room from the guy, and it's like, his tongue died. They had to remove that too. So like 80%.
That wouldn't be such
All right,
a bad
there's an
idea.
upside to the whole thing.
But wait a second. Was that from smoking
Yeah, it was from smoking.
or chewing tobacco?
No, he didn't chew. They said he got the cancer from, they told him he was going to get cancer in his mouth from smoking.
Find another way to justify
and
it.
he sure
Yeah,
did.
filterless. They menthol. Doing hundreds.
Is he a Christian?
Plus, it's not going to help those tombstones you call teeth. They're turning gray from smoking.
All right, Tyler.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna. Here's what
I'm sorry you didn't get the reaction you were looking for.
Yeah,
Voss, no, he's got a point, which is Voss has to have the guts to
At
go
least
to
I
a
didn't
cancer
get a
ward.
car crash, so it's all good.
No, you're fine. Thanks.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do? April 22nd.
Why April?
That's
My
a good
ex-wife's
idea.
birthday.
Why are you picking a date?
He's supposed to pick a date.
Is that it?
I've done all that stuff.
I just quit.
I once was just like Rich Voss.
Really?
Oh, I tried it all. The Mad Russian, all of them.
Well, here's where Rich is going.
Oh, the laser thing? Now, what do they do?
It's a therapy you can't even pronounce. Auricular therapy.
So I was
auricular.
It's the one
Is
word
it
he can't
something
pronounce.
like ocular?
A-U-R.
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 What, do they go through your ear?
I-C-U-L-O therapy.
Auricular.
All right, there you
Wait
go.
a minute. If this involves your fucking ear,
here we go.
What is it?
It's a non-invasive form of acupuncture. No needles. It utilizes a minor electrical impulse to stimulate acupuncture points in the outer ear.
I did that one too. It didn't work.
Really?
Dopey ass. Why do you think a laser beam in your ear is going to stop you from smoking?
It might stop these cysts that are on the back of my ear.
It's going to start boiling the cyst, and the doctor's going to drop dead.
I'm surprised you can even let that. I thought the wetness would put your cigarettes out immediately.
I know. Spits them out.
This technique's been used for pain, addictions, and a host of many other.
I did it. It didn't work.
Dysfunctions.
How you done it? It's new.
I did it.
They didn't have it back then.
New.
I did it when it was the acupuncture. You know what? You know how stupid Voss is? It says right on the website that they've been doing this since 500 BC in China.
I haven't checked the website out yet.
No, it's no. Like gunpowder.
What are you, a pterodactyl? Your act may be, but
they invented the wheel and then this technique the next day, but it's new to Voss.
It's the newest thing since the stone tool.
Fucking Voss.
I haven't actually gone to the website yet.
It's new.
Forget about
there,
it.
500 BC in China.
I hip to the acupuncture.
One time I went to get like acupuncture, and Norm MacDonald goes, that's great stuff because I was injured. Because they've used that for millions of years in China. Yeah. I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, then they invented medicine. So they didn't have to use it.
You guys that are always at a TV quote each other?
What?
I wish I had a car. I don't want to use the car crash. I want a clip of him lighting up.
What did Kevin Nealon have to say about it?
Hey, this is Colin Quinn, and you're listening to the worst of Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
But that was just the beginning of a day that was just long and full of crap.
Should we start the music?
More slow motion hospital stuff. Why not?
Let's start the music for Anthony's adventure. This is what happened to Anthony yesterday.
The car pulling up and flat tire. I got a flat tire. Poe comes out. He lays in the gutter in the dirt and changes the flat tire. I finally get the flat tire changed. Now I'm late to get to the hospital, pick up my girlfriend who just had her gallbladder out. And she's supposed to be discharged any minute. Actually, I had to drive back to the hospital on Long Island to pick up my girlfriend from the hospital, or else I'm not going to make it to D.C. I got to be here for a broadcast. I hop in the Escalade with the spare tire, drive all the way home first, because now I'm full of grease from the spare tire. I got to wash up before I go to the hospital. I meet Keith the cop there at my house. We both go to the hospital because I had a couple of beers to calm myself down. We go to the hospital. I go to get my chick out of the hospital. She's still in the hospital bed in her gown. I go, what's going on? She goes, they haven't discharged me yet. So I go to the front nurse, and I go, what's the deal? When is she getting discharged? She goes, let me speak to the nurse. I go back to the room. The nurse comes in. She goes, I have the papers right here. They've been sitting here. Why haven't you given me the papers? They never even looked. She could have been out an hour earlier. But what the hell? I got the papers. We get her out. We go to the car, bring her home. Now, we got to book a flight. Keith is yelling into the phone at one of the shuttle places that take from New York to Washington to get us a plane. In the meantime, I'm running out to try to find my girlfriend, Dilaudid, a medicine that is probably harder to get than black tar heroin. I went to 8 different pharmacies. They didn't have it. They don't store it. They don't stock it.
That's the same drug.
It's stronger than morphine.
And that's the same drug your mom was on.
My mother took it once. Sal took it once. When my mother took it, she went crazy and thought she was in a casino with men trying to have sex with her. And Sal thought he was in the Navy again. And Dilaudid is very hard to get. So I drove all over the place. Finally had to go back to the hospital that I just discharged her from and ask, where can I get this stuff? Can I get it here? No, we don't dispense drugs. But we know a place in Queens. So I had to get back in my Escalade with the flat tire that Poe changed and drive all the way to Queens to get the Dilaudid. 2 hours later, I'm back to the house. Keith is still screaming into the phone trying to get our airline reservations. We finally get the airline reservations, and he books a car. The car pulls up at about 8:15, and we're still packing. Pack the car, pack the bags, pack the car, and we're off to the airport. We get to the airport, check in, relatively easy. Melinda did not flush the DeLawden down the toilet because the cops were coming. We made it down to Lawden. They would have found it. We get on the shuttle.
All right, we're on the
Fly
shuttle.
to D.C.
Good.
It's a 42-minute flight. Sure. Not bad at all. We land. We get to the hotel. We're starving. We order room service. By the time we finish room service, it's well after 12:30. The alarm goes off. 2 seconds later, it's time to get up and come here. I get in the van, rush, come here, and here we are sitting here now. Jesus. That was a action-packed day.
No kidding.
Action-packed.
And you can't find this stuff? At Duane Reade?
DeLawden, no, Duane Reade, every store.
Rite Aid, nothing?
All of those stores, they go, no, we don't have this.
No, why? They want to make it perfectly clear they don't have that stuff because they don't want to be broken into,
Stronger than morphine.
Well, people would break into a Duane Reade that carries that to get it.
Yeah.
Right?
So
they'd rather not carry it.
I had to go to some, drugstore that deals with hospitals. Like, they supply the hospitals with their drugs.
Did you have to wait online for it when you got there?
No, actually, it was pretty cool because I walked into the place and I saw a guy in there talking to a woman behind the counter. And the guy gave me what I like to call the look. When you've been in this business long enough, you know what the look is. The look is, holy Jesus, that's Anthony from the Opie and Anthony show. And they can't hide it, no matter how cool they're trying to be. So I'm standing there, and I'm seeing this all through peripheral vision. So he doesn't think I'm seeing it. So it's his sister or somebody that's behind the counter, and she works there. So he goes, all right, I'll see you later. Come here, to her. So they walk over to the side, and I hear, then you always hear, Opie and Anthony. You hear like the key phrase, Anthony, Opie and Anthony. And then she comes back over, and before she says word one, she walks behind the counter. I go, I've been in this business long enough to see the I know who that guy is look. I go, he did a horrible job. So she started laughing and made it a lot easier and quick. I said, I got to catch a flight. I really got to get out of here fast. If there's anything you can do, she goes, I'll fill it right now.
That's great.
So she was very cool, filled it.
And you wheelchaired your girlfriend.
How to wheelchair my girlfriend
through an airport, onto a plane.
Actually, Keith, because I was hauling the bags that I had, the carry-on bags, and Keith with one hand is pushing my chick through the airport in a wheelchair because she's doubled over in pain. We pretty much kidnapped her from the hospital and threw her in an airplane. The poor girl is in pain. She's been in utter and complete pain, doing nothing but she got a gallbladder out, taking tests to make sure there's no leaking or anything wrong in there because she was having such bad abdominal pains. And it's like, okay, you okay? All right, get on the jet. Get on the plane. And we fly her down here and throw her in a hotel room, and here we are doing the show.
It's like an airplane. She's hooked up to like an oxygen tent.
Yeah, there's a nurse or a nun singing songs to her, pulling the IVs out.
Well, there you have it. We're just getting... You want to hear the first David and Bobo promo?
Please.
Is it recording? Okay.
The David and Bobo Show is coming. It's the David and Bobo Show.
I think this will be a fresh voice in radio.
It's the David and Bobo Show. He asks the best questions in the world. David wants to know.
Someone's got to ask the questions other people won't.
The David and Bobo Show and David.
The David and Bobo Show. The David and Bobo Show is coming.
Oh, no, David and Bobo.
I can't.
You can listen every day when it's on. You can listen.
I can't sit through that.
I love
promo.
It. I love it.
Oh, it gives me chills.
That's what we're going for.
No.
But that's what we're going for.
Wow. Yeah, well, you're going for it. It worked.
Yeah, it sure did.
It was horrible. To intern David and, of course, our good friend Bobo.
Yeah. Well, I got the promo. Should I play the promo for everybody again?
No. Do we have to?
Why? If we're talking Dave and Bobo, we got to play the promo, the sweeper. You need production around these bits.
Let's get some.
We got it right here.
No, we don't.
Recording?
The David and Bobo Show is coming. It's the David and Bobo Show.
I think this will be a fresh voice in radio.
It's the David and Bobo Show.
Oh, no.
He asks the best questions in the world. David wants to know.
Someone's got to ask the questions other people won't.
The David and Bobo Show and David.
The David and Bobo Show is coming.
Oh, no, David and Bobo.
You can listen every day when it's on. You can listen.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
I fucking hate that.
I love it. It gives me, like, chills
Of the douche
up my
variety?
spine. Yes.
Not even. It's like, it's fucking horrible. Horrible.
Wow.
I love the obnoxiousness of the...
It's just terrible.
That's what I love about it.
Reminds me of all those awful ones he was doing.
Yeah.
Finally, phone call Thursday.
Yeah.
Tickle your underarms Friday.
We were treading water over there at fucking CBS.
Yeah, tip your cap to a stranger Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, my God. We got to interrupt this fine conversation because we got one of the stars of the David and Bobo Show on the line.
Oh, no. Is it Bobo? Bobo's on the phone. Bobo. Hi, Bobo. The David and Bobo Show is coming. It's the David and Bobo Show.
I think this will be a fresh voice in radio.
It's the David and Bobo Show.
Oh, no.
He asks the best questions in the world. David wants to know.
Someone's got to ask the questions other people won't.
The David and Bobo Show and David.
The David and Bobo Show. The David and Bobo Show is coming.
Oh, no, David and Bobo.
You can listen every day when it's on. You can listen.
Jimmy hates that.
I use my headphones. I can't listen to it.
That means Tim needs to make another one. Please.
It's nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. No, we love this guy, Paul R. Nelson, Patrice. We started playing negative campaign ads, and the best ones were from Paul R. Nelson about this guy, Ron Kind.
Ron Kind, and what he does, he puts a W, a big W, in front of Ron, and then a G at the back, so it's wrong kind. His name's Ron Kind, but his competition there.
Wait, what's the position and what's the state? What's going on?
This guy, Paul R. Nelson's the Republican. He's a Marine, an ex-Marine.
Running for
Congress.
Don't even know.
Running for Congress. Running for Congress in Wisconsin. And he's running against a four-term incumbent, Ron Kind. And Paul R. Nelson's teams put together this little ad where they put and say, he's the wrong kind. Yeah. And it's just all negative stuff. And it's so far beyond any kind of negativity. I mean, they're accusing this guy of all kinds of shenanigans.
Well, we got the classic one. We should play it again.
Yeah,
let's
just
to bring Patrice up to speed. This is the one where we were playing a lot of negative political ads, and they were all good. And then we heard this one, and it was all about Paul R. Nelson from that day forward.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Listen to this.
With our servicemen and women facing death every day, what kind of congressman would try to gut military spending? The wrong kind. Ron Kind. That's right. Congressman Ron Kind is repeatedly voted to deprive our troops of the funding they need to fight for us. But Ron Kind has no trouble spending your money. He would just rather spend it on sex. That's right. Instead of spending money on cancer research, Ron Kind voted to spend your money to study the sex lives of Vietnamese prostitutes. Instead of spending money to study heart disease, Ron Kind spent your money to study the masturbation habits of old men. Ron Kind spent your tax dollars to study something called the bisexual, transgendered, and two-spirited Aleutian Eskimos, whoever they are. Ron Kind even spent your tax dollars to pay teenage girls to watch pornographic movies with probes connected to their genitalia. Ron Kind pays for sex, but not for soldiers. If Ron Kind had better priorities, you wouldn't be having to hear this. Ron Kind is out of touch, and soon he'll be out of Congress.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, and I approve of this message.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
I'm Paul R.
And
Nelson.
I approve of this message.
Paul R. He sounds like he has something tied up to somebody's genitalia. I'm sure he has a small child in a closet somewhere locked up.
Is he just the best
We hated him at first, but now we love him. We don't care what he stands for.
I just love the fact that he is willing to go out on a limb and put out a negative ad campaign like that. Just the worst.
Yeah, well, we got the latest Paul R. Nelson commercial.
Oh, good.
Wow. And this one's supposedly pretty good.
New one.
No one has heard this yet.
All right.
We have connections now in the Paul R. Nelson camp.
Yes, we do.
Because even Geraldo played that last ad on his show last night.
He did?
Yeah, it's all about Paul R. Nelson.
How did we pick up on him so early?
I don't know, but everyone's jumping on now.
Wow.
We just lucked out.
Yeah.
I would love to say we're that damn good. We just lucked out.
But like we're like Kreskin.
But we have the brand new ad that no one has yet.
All right.
And we're not even allowed to tell people how we got it.
Okay. I don't mind. As long as we have it.
Here it is. The latest Paul R. Nelson campaign ad.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to witness the marriage of this man, Bruce, to this other man, Bubba. If anyone objects to the marriage of Bruce and Bubba, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Well, preacher, I object.
Oh, thank God. State your objection, sir.
Well, preacher, it's two dudes.
Well, Ron Kind says anything goes. He says I can marry anything to anything.
Well, preacher, Ron Kind is the wrong kind of guy to get advice from. Hey, today it's two dudes, tomorrow it's two dudes, a lesbian, a pedophile, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think we better stop playing games with holy matrimony and leave things just the way God showed us in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Romeo and Juliet, not Romeo and Julio.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, candidate for Congress. I approve of this message, and my committee paid for it. If you support traditional American values, help me keep marriage sacred. Vote yes on the marriage amendment and vote Paul R. Nelson for Congress.
Wow.
Paul R. Nelson.
Did you say Paul R. Nelson?
Oh, does Ron Kind, does he have a...
I said, did you say Paul R. Nelson?
Yes.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now. About now. About now. About now.
Paul R. Nelson. Paul R. Nelson. Thank God Almighty. Paul R. Nelson.
I'm Paul R. Nelson. I'm Paul R. Nelson. I'm Paul R. Nelson. I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to inform you that Paul R. Nelson has been shot and killed in Dallas, Texas. Paul R. Nelson is dead. Paul R. Nelson, tear down that wall.
Right about now.
Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Right about now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Check it out now.
I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Paul R. Nelson has left the building.
How great is that? The mega mix that one of the fans sent in.
Oh, God, that song was stuck in my head all morning.
Yeah.
I woke up with it in my head. I'm driving to work singing the Paul R. Nelson Funk Soul Brother song.
What do you think of the new ad?
I love it. Wow. They just have gone completely one way. They've gone completely with the mudslinging tactic.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope it works for him. I don't know. Like I know what his stance is. It's really hardcore right-wing Republican, which I'm really not into. You know, I'm more.
I'm sorry, what?
I am not into hardcore right-wing Republican politics. I'm also not into left-leaning, bedwetting liberal politics. I like taking a little from column A, a little from column B.
Right,
you make up your own mind.
Can you tell me what?
Yes, sir.
What's the little from column B? Because column A, we've seen you have Nazi helmets and guns.
See the,
and you hate all races and creeds and colors. Now, what's the other side that you take a little bit?
You do see a lot of the right on me come out, but
a lot of that comes out on the radio show, so it's actually a good question.
The left,
what do you take from the left?
I keep camouflaged a lot. I'm a pretty charitable guy. When it comes to
you
things,
give the white charities. Charity does not mean
white
left.
charities. There are enough black people giving to black charities that I feel I don't have to cough up my hard-earned money. You know
wow.
what? You know what I give?
Wait a minute.
You know what I give to black charities? It's called my tax dollars.
Somebody on the left side, catch him because he's falling. Right on the left. Hold on, he's leaning left. He don't give it no nigga charities.
It's called my tax dollars. Those are my charity contributions to the black community.
What is the left side?
The left leaning that I have a little bit.
Oh my God!
I'm not.
Let's just.
I'm kind of with you, Patrice. I don't really hear a lot of the left coming out of Anthony.
I'm not one of these staunch supporters of George Bush. I think he's a boob. I think
that's not even that. That's not even. His wife don't even like him no more.
How about gay marriage?
Come on,
gay marriage. I'm fine with that.
Come on,
I could
there
care
you go.
less.
There you go. Gay marriage.
Gay marriage.
He wants Bruce and Bubba
to get
Tony
married. Duke.
Abortion. I say let women have them whether they want them or not. In some cases, I say let the boyfriend make up their decision.
Oh,
can I interrupt
man, you almost ambidextrous.
Can I interrupt?
Dr. Martin to surgery. Doc Martin. Wham! One right in the old breadbasket.
Big phony.
Can I jump in here for a second? Al from New York. Al.
Hey, I just got to know, is that a bit you guys made or is that a real commercial?
See, that's what's getting so confusing now. People really think we're just making up Paul R. Nelson commercials. That is a real Paul R. Nelson commercial.
The commercials you've heard are...
That's going to be hitting the airwaves very soon.
Genuine Paul R. Nelson commercials. The song is a remix that somebody did. That didn't come from the Paul R. Nelson camp. No. Although, I think if he wins, they should play that behind him as he's accepting his victory. At the podium.
All right.
Wow. Thank you.
Let's say hi to Steve in Jersey. Steve.
That was the greatest ad ever. Please play it again.
Which one? The Bruce and Bubba one?
Yeah.
Oh, without a doubt. Please play it again.
That is a good one.
All right, we'll play that again. Let's go to Bernie in Boston.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, when are you going to have Paul R. Nelson on the show with you guys?
You ready for this? 7 o'clock today.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock today. We talked to
Paul R. Nelson.
Yeah. By the way, the Mega Mix was done by producer Dan.
Imus.
He would like to mention producer Dan.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
We're like Imus now, getting politicians on the show.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us.
Paul R. Nelson, we got a congressional candidate from Wisconsin.
People don't understand how messed up this is because I don't think we agree with a lot of the stuff he's saying.
No.
And we know that Ron Kind isn't obsessed with the masturbation habits of old men. And
we know
we see through all this crap.
Do you have his platform? You
can't tell from that commercial?
But I'm saying all of his whole platform.
It is so right down the right-wing line. Yeah. I mean, anti-abortion, anti-stem cell research, anti-gay marriage, staunch supporter of Bush and the war in Iraq.
Anti-sex in general.
Really?
He's not
just for procreation.
He's not into sex.
Seems like a very religious guy, very family-oriented guy. He's got the wife, the kids, the whole thing, and he's just using Ron Kind's platform of what he wants. What Ron Kind was doing was trying to get a bill passed that would fund a sex study that included all these things, like Vietnamese prostitutes because of the spread of AIDS. Like they wanted to see how that worked. The old men taking care of themselves at the old age home is just like the sexuality of older people and what they might need to make their lives a little better as they get older in that way. Just this overall sex study. But he made it sound like in that commercial, like he's pulling out tax dollars going, show me some Vietnamese prostitutes. Here, I got some tax dollars here. All right, hook up that electrode over there to that teen girl and let her rip. You know, it's kind of taken out of context. Oh, yeah.
That is hot. By the way, that is sexy.
And he justified it by saying, you know, if he wasn't doing these things, you wouldn't have to hear it on our commercial.
That's right.
But we're going to tell you anyway because
he knows it makes a good commercial. On the official Paul R. Nelson website, we get a plug. T-shirts. The Paul R. Nelson T-shirts are officially sold out. And then he writes, "Thanks, Opie and Anthony."
Yeah, I guess a lot of the pests and fans of this show absolutely wanted the Paul R. Nelson T-shirt, so they went to the website and they're wearing them now.
Just the dregs of humanity. Why?
Walking around with the Paul R. Nelson.
Why can't you support?
All right, look.
Because I'm
Jesse
Paul
Jackson.
R. Nelson. I'm Paul R. Nelson.
Let's play the spot again.
I guess nobody serious is that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, here's the latest Paul R. Nelson commercial. It's entitled Bruce and Bubba. We can't write funnier stuff than this.
No. Great.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here to witness the marriage of this man, Bruce, to this other man, Bubba. If anyone objects to the marriage of Bruce and Bubba, let him speak now or forever hold his peace.
Well, preacher, I object.
Oh, thank God. State your objection, sir.
Well, preacher, it's two dudes.
Well, Ron Kind says anything goes. He says I can marry anything to anything.
Well, preacher, Ron Kind is the wrong kind of guy to get advice from. Hey, today it's two dudes, tomorrow it's two dudes, a lesbian, a pedophile, and a partridge in a pear tree. I think we better stop playing games with holy matrimony and leave things just the way God showed us in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Not Romeo and Julio.
I'm Paul R. Nelson, candidate for Congress. I approve of this message, and my committee paid for it. If you support traditional American values, help me keep marriage sacred. Vote yes on the marriage amendment, and vote Paul R. Nelson for Congress.
Vote Paul R. Nelson, people.
This segs into something that's been pretty cool. We've been asking the listeners to come up with anti-political ads for members of the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah.
And there's a couple that came in that are really funny about Anthony.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
And here, listen to this really fast. This is from Joe.
It is am Eintracht, so will ich das gehen. Ich tat es nicht Gehalt und nicht Lohn. Ich tat es deiner selbst wegen.
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this message.
That's genius.
I don't think I approved of that. Isn't it simple, short, and sweet?
Maybe before we get fired, we'll explain that. To help out the listeners, we all said, "I'm Opie, and I approve of this message." And we went around the room, and so they could tag their spots.
Actually, genius.
I want that translated. I'm not sure I approve of that message.
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this.
I could have just been talking about the trains.
And then this came in from Beth H.
Candidate Anthony Cumia wants you to think he's a regular guy. But is he? Do you shop on Rodeo Drive? Anthony Cumia does. Do you live in a mansion in Long Island?
Wow.
Anthony Cumia does.
Wow.
Do you drive a Shelby Mustang? Well, guess what? Anthony Cumia does. Do you have mind-blowing sex with a girl half your age? That's right. Anthony Cumia does. Candidate Anthony Cumia. What a lucky
This is Anthony Cumia, and I approve of this message. The tag.
Wow. Wait, is that an anti-you? But she started off saying he wants you to think he's a regular guy.
It sounded so anti until the end.
Yeah, but then he realized, you know what? This isn't a bad thing.
How come they're all about me?
That should have been an Opie. This is Opie Greg Hughes, and I approve of that message.
I'm kind of happy they left me out of it, man.
But we all threw our tags out there. Jimmy did, everybody, but they're all about me.
They left me out of it. Here's the last one we'll play for now. Anti-Anthony. This is from John in Hartford. This is one of my favorites that came in. Well, that ain't it.
No.
Anthony Cumia.
Hold on.
But that was another one against me.
Jesus.
Oh, they hate me.
Before you went to the polls...
No, here it is. I'm not having a good time with these CD players lately.
Before you head to the polls this November, Steve C. would like you to know a few things about his opponent, Anthony Cumia. Did you know that Anthony Cumia doesn't like black people? In fact, he lives in one of the whitest neighborhoods in greater New York City. And though he may be surrounded by Jews, it's a known fact that Anthony Cumia is a Nazi. And during a recent skit on the Opie and Anthony program, Anthony played the part of Senator Mark Foley. Kid toucher? You decide. Steve C. speaks with perfect enunciation and inflection. Steve C. has never had a girlfriend placed in a loony bin. Steve C. cares about the environment. He drives a hybrid, not some flashy Mustang. Steve C. cares about the environment because he lives in the environment. Grr. Paid for by the World Wildlife Fund. Steve Irwin, Treasurer.
Steve C. That was a pro Steve C.
Yeah.
Anti.
Martini's names?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anti-me.
Anticlimactic. The other ones were a lot.
Actually, what was good about it was the music in the back. You got to hear
Yeah.
it.
The ominous music when they talk about me.
And then
then
it
it
builds
gets
the
all
trumpet.
nice. Yeah.
Right.
But patriotic. But that's what they do in all these...
You guys want to go to the phone and talk to Bobo?
Front of her looks like.
Of course. Bobo wants to hype his new bit.
Good.
What is his new bit again?
It is Friday, so, we got to give Bobo his time. I don't
Did
know
he
how this
expose his
started,
bit
but
yet?
I don't know. Let's say hi to Bobo. Bobo.
Hey, Blow.
Yeah, I got the new bit of...
And then he doesn't even say hi. Yeah, I got the new bid. I got the new bid. The new bid is going to be great.
A lot of people in the building have been saying they would think, why don't they do their immunity challenges similar to what David's been doing in the hallways? Well, I decided to do that.
What? What are you going to do, Bobo? Is this your new bit?
Yeah, immunity challenges.
All right.
Immunity challenges.
Okay.
Similar to what David's been doing in the hallways, I heard.
Oh, right.
He's been doing a lot of those immunity challenges. I think my girl's been telling me about that.
Has he?
Wait, you guys you can't pass that up. Your girl? He goes, my girl has been telling me.
Oh, right,
that.
his chick. He's got a girlfriend.
Wait, did you ever go out on that date with that chick?
She kept saying she wasn't because she had like these advanced plans in Connecticut. I don't know.
Oh,
I was trying to get her to head up to Smithtown for the weekend.
Well,
Why didn't you go with her to see your family?
Smithtown for the weekend sounds fucking wonderful.
That's just like going to the Hamptons or the Jersey Shore.
Let's go see the bull. Let's go see where the Smithtown High School kids paint the big balls red on the bull statue.
We could summer in Shirley.
Shirley.
I don't know. She really.
What a dumb Shirley is.
And then he just plows through.
Yeah, of course he does. Hold on, hey Tank. Hey, so why didn't you just go to meet her family in Connecticut?
She kept mentioning where it was she was going.
She kept mentioning?
Yeah, she didn't feel like that.
She kept mentioning.
She didn't invite me to go with her.
Wait, why didn't you go with her?
No, I figured the whole thing. Don't let the pussy chase you. Don't chase the pussy. Don't chase.
What's wrong, Ed? What are we looking at?
That's the girl.
What girl?
She looks darker than the other one with the red hair.
Yeah, somebody else saying that.
Was looking at?
Someone else is saying that she's not a white girl.
She's pretty fucking.
She's Brazilian.
She looks like
fucking hot though.
She's from Brazil.
Really?
Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Because she
Brazilian
has,
chicks are sexy, man.
Because she had long red locks like that.
Yeah, they're reddish brown. You know, the blonde Brazilians. There's all colored Brazilians.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you know?
So I've been in Rio de Janeiro 3 times, man.
Right. Is that her? That's the dress. Zoom in.
Yeah, that's her.
Zoom in. Let's
right,
get
hold
a
on
face
there,
shot.
Bobo.
Come on, Bobo. You gotta wait. We're talking chicks here. Chicks. That's what we do on this show. Chicks.
If I know what you mean, I talk about that all the
okay.
time.
Wait. There's a little bit of hurt going on there.
She isn't that cute.
She looks better from the back.
Way better.
Her face looks a little third worldish.
She should put her hiney on her shoulders and her face on her hiney area.
Obama should teach her to walk backwards. She, yeah. I'm not feeling that front face thing. The other picture, she looked a little better, right?
Yeah.
Not the rear picture, the other front
She's all right.
face pic.
She's about a 6.
Let's see the other face pic.
No, her ass is a 10, but her
I think
overall
ass
score
is a 10?
overall score is 6.
Obama was probably saying that to, how do you say his name? Sarkozy?
Scorsese?
Not him, fuck!
Oh, shit. I love when me and Jimmy get angry.
Jesus.
It's no reason angry.
What's it? No, is it Scorsese or is it Sarkozy? I'm sorry.
Can you zoom in on that, Danny? I got to see because that might have just been an awkward picture because she looks kind of cuter in that picture.
Bobo, go.
But your ultimate, my cousin, I gotta
pretty.
show that one.
Yeah,
I gotta
she's not bad,
send
really.
that image to my cousin.
She's definitely a pretty girl.
All
All
right,
right, she's even better there.
Yeah,
Bubba.
That's better.
Overall score is now up to a 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Bobo?
I gotta send that.
think she's definitely attractive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
There's
I
some.
mean, you gotta
what was
look at
that?
that
What was
height.
that? The hot girl in the middle, the guy with the beard who's looking one way, she's looking the other.
Yeah. Obama's
That
going.
looks familiar. Obama's going, I'd like to tap that ass.
Yeah. I bet he actually just said nice shit cutter.
Look how white her legs and arms are, though.
What's it, flasher? It's an outdoor event. I don't know what that means.
I don't
It's,
either.
what a shitter, as they say. And look, it looks like he's trying to hide a boner. Look at his legs are almost bowed in a little bit at the knees.
Oh, you think he's
Like
moving his
and
knees
he's hunching
together?
over. He's trying to hide the Obama boner.
That's how
The
you.
boner.
That's how you hit a boner as a kid. It was
Barack O'Boner.
That's how you hit a boner as a kid. You were so shamed.
Yes, you were very ashamed of your
You would put
boner.
your knees together like this. Oh,
Put them together. I used to, as everybody knows, I would get hard-ons on the bus. I would get boners on the school bus. No reason. It wasn't that there was a girl in there
It's the
that I was looking
vibrations.
at. It wasn't the vibrations. It was just this fucking, I don't know what it was, a psychological thing that when I got on the school bus in the morning, I got a boner.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get off the school bus, it would go away. But getting off the school bus, I'd have to hold my books in front of my boner because I was very afraid that someone would see my boner. Odd.
Bobo.
Yeah, I was going to say my cousin always gives a lot of Obama conspiracies. I got to show this.
What is this?
to him.
What is this, Danny?
It's
a video that's been going around for quite some time.
Yeah?
Of
this guy has
Jean-Claude Van Damme and some really hot
Oh,
chick.
right,
Oh, yeah, I remember
saw
this video.
He's
He's
so
got a boner.
totally has a
What's
boner.
wrong with him? And he's got a big giant boner. Look at his boner. Van Damme boner.
This is a great video.
He's grinding on some fucking hot chick.
He's got a big fucking
It's some
boner.
who farted?
Jimmy did.
God damn it,
Wow,
Jimmy.
he has a big fucking mule.
And he's popping a rod. I popped a boner.
Oh my God,
God,
that's
Jimmy.
solid.
It's been a while since you unleashed the fucking Kraken.
That's an SMF, kids.
Wow.
The spoiled meat fart.
Oh wow.
Is he trying to hide? Look, he's trying to hide his... And now he's trying to hide that he has a boner. And, of course, it's foreign TV, so they're pointing and laughing at it. Like Opie pointing at the fucking Iron Sheik's urine stain.
American TV, that would never...
No!
I know. They're not shy over there. I'm surprised they didn't take mallets out and start hitting it.
Like whack-a-mole.
Oh, wait, that would be Japanese TV.
Get two Japanese guys in helmets. They each grab his foreskin and run a different direction.
Right. Fucking dumb Japanese game show crap.
Whoever lets go first has to wash his hands on the other guy's mouth. Fucking awful TV.
Bobo, what do you got for the show today?
Yeah, Bobo.
Now,
Come
Bobo,
on now.
Right.
What's going on with you and your girlfriend? Supposedly you're in a girl here at Sirius XM.
What happened, Bobo?
It's
Go.
not working out so far. She's coming up with a lot of excuses. Where are we at with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the times I asked her if she wants to go out with me, she always comes up with some kind of excuse.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bunch of bunk to me, Bobo.
Yeah, what's up? What are you thinking?
No, it sounds like she's just busy. It is summertime. I think you should, keep trying there, Bobo.
Yeah, I know. I keep
it's
trying.
obvious.
I keep trying to call. I'll be calling over the weekend.
Of course. Oh, good.
Why don't you show up dressed better? You always dress like some fucking bum. Why don't you come in here one time with your hair slicked? Dress like a gentleman with a carnation.
And a tuxedo.
Yeah, why don't you come in dressed nice, like a true gentleman, asking a lady for an evening on the town?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're not offering this girl anything.
Yeah, you're giving her nothing. You're just showing up, babe, with your hat. Why don't you stop with the hat and slick your hair back and come in gentleman's attire?
Look all smooth.
Well, I'll show up like that.
Yes.
Remember like I did the other day?
No one remembers. What, when you finally wash the pit stains out of your hockey jersey? Show up dressed like a gentleman.
All right, enough with the chick. That'll work out eventually. What's up with this new bit?
Well, everybody, even the chick was saying that she loved those immunity challenges that intern David was doing. She thought those were hilarious. and everybody else was saying, why don't you do that? So I figured that's what I'll be doing the next time I'm there.
So what are you going to do? Do we have one yet?
I guess maybe they could come up with stuff.
What?
Oh, I know. Bobo, you could suck your brother's dick.
Those rumors are not true.
Really?
So those rumors are not true. I haven't been, there hasn't been anything going on between me and him.
Not now, but we all know what happened.
Right.
When you were, years ago. Right?
Well, if it happened, I don't.
Nah,
I have no idea what happened.
You were the one that told us. You're the one that told us.
No, someone thinks that they. I forgot who it was that thought that might have happened, but someone in the building thought it happened. Misheard what I was saying.
But it was you that said it. That's why people were saying it. Mm-hmm. So obviously, something happened.
Well,
whatever.
I think they heard part of the word that I was saying.
Well,
now I don't remember what I was saying now that day.
So, Bobo, you're calling to hype a new bit. But
what's the bit?
But what's the bit?
It's the immunity challenges.
What's that mean?
Yeah, what is that?
Fuck is it?
I don't know. David was doing a bunch of crazy stuff. I don't know. They once made him try to get out of a straitjacket at a box. I figured I'd start with that.
That's what you're tying up the phone lines with? You want to get out of a straitjacket someday out of a box? Harry, who dummy? All right, maybe that'll be good.
And not only that, I'll probably try to go ahead and eat a bunch of sliders and see who will puke with the photo of the shit.
What?
No one knows what you're... We're all looking at each other flabbergasted.
We have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes, we're flabbergasted by you.
I was going to eat a bunch of White Castle sliders,
cool.
Right?
Great.
And then take a picture of the shit that it causes, right?
Yeah.
And then see who I could make puke with the photo.
No one. Just play this segment for them. I'm sure that will do it.
I'd rather watch a flounder flop around on a table for an hour.
Yes. Half dead.
Bobo, call us when you got this figured out.
I know. I'm going to eat sliders and then bring in the napkins and see if they can tell which ones they wipe my hands on. It's the most horrendous bit idea I've ever heard. I'm going to drink a Schweppes Diet Ginger Ale and then when I'm halfway through, make the clinking sound with the can.
That would be fantastic radio.
Bobo, what are you doing? That idea's terrible.
Yeah.
We hate your idea.
It's no Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought the other one is I'm going to see if I could somehow find a way to make. What I was saying is I was going to make E-Rock puke by the picture of the shit in the bathroom.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
And then the other one I was going to do, I was going to just walk around posing as Tippy Tom.
What? Where?
Why would you do that?
What do you mean?
How would you do it? And what would...
Where? Posing where is Tippy Tom? Because he looks nothing like Tippy Tom.
No, you can't pose as Tippy Tom.
You don't sound like him. You don't look like him. You don't drink.
You don't want him...
You have a home?
You don't want him looking like Tippy Tom?
I don't get it. Hi, I'm Tippy Tom. No, you're not.
Look, I'm posing as him.
I'm Boo Tom.
Then in the future, at some point, I was going to dress like the guy. And then even spray liquid ass on myself.
That'll be magic. Some liquid ass might be funny. If you sprayed that on the back of your pants and went into an elevator, that's
Kinda
funny.
Would be. See, that's a funny bit.
That's a funny
You
bit.
could be liquid ass stink guy.
Yeah, because David's old hat. We don't even remember David.
That would work. Liquid ass stink guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Where we put liquid ass on you, and then you go into situations that will be embarrassing.
Bobo.
Yeah?
Bobo, if we get some voicemails that you left for your girlfriend, can we play them on the air?
Yeah, you could. Sure,
okay.
No problem.
Oh,
you got him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Holy mother of Jesus.
Yeah, you hold the line, Bobo.
Yeah, you fucking hold on there.
You fucking hold right the fuck
there.
Yeah.
You get those.
How long is this going to take?
Well,
hopefully 30 seconds or less.
She's here because she board ops for another show at this time, so she can't come on the air.
That sucks a dick.
But
come on. Get her in here.
Bobo called her like 9 times.
Someone else can't fucking hop on the board for a second?
She's got 2 voicemails. and like 9 missed calls from Bobo this weekend.
Someone can't just board op for her while she comes in here for 2 seconds so we could even just say hi to her?
They get mad here.
Who gets mad here?
Because
The people. They get mad here.
Because they think there's other shows going on besides ours.
Yeah.
Please.
Come on. Give me a break.
Fucking get her off the board. It'll be fun.
Board op. Somebody could sit there for 2 seconds while she comes on the most popular show in the whole world.
Her supervisor will get mad.
Who's her supervisor?
I don't know.
We'll fire that person.
We can do that?
Yes.
We can do that.
Oh.
We got pull.
Major pull.
Look at what we did in Google Trends.
That's right.
Blanket hates the light.
Look at
Number
that
one.
spike.
Look at that spike. But blanket hates the light. Just keep putting blanket hates the light in Google.
Make them have to talk about us again today.
Why does blanket hate the light? Who is blanket? What is this? Poor little fucking scared blanket. Oh.
All right, Bobo, hold on.
This is not just a crush Bobo has, by the way. They are officially boyfriend-girlfriend.
Is that true,
According
Bobo?
to Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobo's...
That's why we like to speak with her.
Well, she says she says it too when they're together. I've seen them together.
Yeah?
And, you know.
And what, like,
Although, I'll
hand
tell
in
you
hand?
this. There was some drama last week on Friday.
Oh,
what
shit,
happened?
no.
Because Bobo came back towards the office, and she was there.
And
I go, Bobo, why aren't you talking to your chick? And he goes, because she's talking to E-Rock.
Oh, no.
shit.
And E-Rock was definitely trying to, you know,
Wheel his way in there?
his way into that poontang.
God damn E-Rock.
And I was like, Bobo, don't stand. And then Bobo stood up for himself.
Isn't he engaged to be married?
That's what I'm saying.
That
What's going
doesn't
on with
stop
E-Rock?
E-Rock.
No.
You don't know that E-Rock actually has game?
He's a cold-hearted
He really
player.
does have game.
You know, it's funny. We think that he's just putting weight on, but inside of his neck is all girls' phone numbers stored. That's why it has taken on a pelicanish quality.
Oh.
We just thought it was fish.
Yes, we thought it was rotting fish and other things that curious petting zoo tourists had thrown to him. Look, Mama, talking fatneck bird. No, that's just a man getting audio for a radio show.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mama, why bird no shave? All right, so Bobo, E-Rock is moving in on your territory. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to let his girl he's engaged to know.
Oh, so you're gonna rat him out.
That's good.
Yeah,
and that'll keep him away.
I'm gonna rat him out, and not only that, if I find him asleep on the job, guess what I'm gonna do? Spray liquid ass on him.
Yes.
Oh, damn, you're fucking cruel.
Dude, why don't you just put your cock in his mouth like your brother did to you?
Right.
When you were growing up.
Remember?
Maybe we could, I don't know, doctor a picture and put it on his desk, tape it to his desk.
Why acknowledge we talked?
Yeah, you just plow through the thought. Right? He gets a thought. Nothing stops it.
Right.
No.
Why would you acknowledge?
I can always, when he's asleep, just for the heck of it, just for the heck of it, get a picture of my cock on the back of his head, just to really embarrass him.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go board op. Get the chick in here.
You're gonna. Yeah.
Why not?
They
You're
can't
a
argue
celebrity.
Opie board opping.
Yeah. Get her in
He's
there.
a celebrity.
What
It'd
the
be a
fuck?
big fucking deal for them.
Right. I'll be right back.
And she can come in here, and we could fucking have a little chit
See
chat.
if she could come in during the break.
Okay.
Come on, do something.
Come on, get someone else to board up.
By the way,
Come
Sam,
on.
take your time, because, it's not like we're live or anything.
Yeah,
And
come on.
floundering
Don't run.
in
Tell
front of a
fucking-
million people. Just take your time.
Hey, Mad Magazine feet, get the fucking
Really?
Sam and a
How about you
shitty
take your
pointed
clown
out feet.
shoes off? Maybe you run faster.
Exactly. Hey, sciatic problems soon. Get fucking
Right.
get those voicemails.
She's got a
Hey, no
horrible
hint of a
fucking
muscle.
feet.
Will you fucking hurry down the hall?
Oh, he's in awful shape, Sam.
By the way, I got something to say about Sam.
Oh, good.
Oh, what do you got on Sam?
Uh-oh.
He figured out my email password.
What was it, Bobo?
No, I'm not going to say what it was. The old password was Shannon, my sister's name.
Oh.
But I changed it.
Why are people still, using real words?
Yeah.
It's...
Now
Hey,
it's probably this
Sam,
chick's
you
name.
figured out Bobo's password?
No, I figured out part of Bobo's password.
It was Bobo in there somewhere, right?
Well, no, because, you know how, you said, when he gets a thought, he just has to continue to go with it? Like, if you want to get some information, he'll go, oh, no, I'm not going to tell you that. And you just go, okay, and go back to what you were doing, and he'll go, no, but what I will tell you, and I just start giving you hints.
Sam is a fucking douchebag.
Okay. And then he'll just start giving you hints.
What the fuck goes on here after we leave?
It's just stunning. It's stunning to me.
Sam runs the place, starting at 11. What did the girl say?
She said, Christina, as a commercial break at 9:10, she said she might be able to, like, run in here for, like, 30 seconds.
Ah, fuck that.
But
Why can't someone board up for them?
Can you get audio? Can you talk to her and we'll get the audio on after the show or something?
I just record her.
Or Monday?
She said she would get fired. Like, she was like, I said, what if Opie sits in for you? And she said, no, my boss will fire my ass.
Well, who's her boss? Like, can't Steve Blatter override him if we ask him?
I don't know who her boss is.
What's the protocol
What station does she board up for?
The Psychic Show.
All right, stop it.
You know what?
Can we have Steve Blatter come in, please?
I love
Have her ask the psychic guy if she'll be fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
I love the variety at SiriusXM, but do we need a psychic show?
I'd say that's a little niche.
The Psychic Show, like, she takes callers and they ask questions and everything.
Yeah.
But before the caller can say, yes, that's correct, or no, that's incorrect, like, they'll say, I lost my keys, and she'll say, check your bag, next caller.
It's not like, yeah, they're in here.
You never get that.
You don't get a solution?
No.
Oh, how about this?
Fucking tastic show.
Maybe
Brilliant.
the Psychic Show. Do we have a phone number for that? Because maybe some of our listeners have things that they would like solved by a psychic.
You better run tape, motherfuckers.
Oh, no.
Why not? I think that our listeners...
Well, you know what? The boss doesn't want to work with us. Guess what he gets?
I think our
A
listeners...
complete takeover of that horseshit show.
I think our listeners have problems that could be best
That's right,
served by a
Jimmy.
psychic.
I'm
As
so
long as
with
they're
you.
legitimate psychic questions.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I
boy.
just want to yellow flag myself, but
Hell
it
no.
sounds too much.
It's
too
Friday.
fun.
Why? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with... I didn't even know there was a psychic show, and there's nothing wrong with our... from a psychic that other people get.
Yes.
I care about our listeners, and I think that they can benefit from it.
I agree. Sam ran, so...
Where's the fucking studio?
I don't know.
It's psychic.
It's like right over there.
Is it right over there?
Yeah.
It's not far.
Good.
I just want to see. The thing is, here's what I'm curious about. I want to
Here's the
see
thing.
how high Bobo aims. I want to see how high he's aiming.
You haven't seen her?
No. Really?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
Hmm.
Look at Sam run. Oh, good God.
Oh, God. Look at him running.
Oh, my God.
Look at those feet.
Oh, my God.
Just
They're-
running.
Occasionally, his feet spin backwards and he starts running in the opposite direction.
What's this, Sam?
You run like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
I'm very animated.
I'm very animated.
Did you get the number?
Yes, I did. The show is Angels on Call.
Are we,
Angels on
we're recording
call?
down
Did you get
the
some
hall?
of that?
Yeah. You better be
God
recording.
damn, you stink.
Can't help it. I'm frightened.
Oh, my God. Come on now.
I have
got
the
a
I have the
sandwich.
pre-flight jitters.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus.
you know what? Thank God, because I smelled that and I thought it was my food pocket acting up. For real.
Would you eat dead possum? Holy shit.
What's the number, Sam, for our listeners to get help?
Only if you really need help.
Absolutely.
Yes. Only
With a psychic
if you
issue.
need a psychic. Don't call to goof or anything
Yes,
like that.
That wouldn't
only,
be nice.
Only if you need a psychic to ask
Right.
real psychic questions.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
It's 1-888-4-102-102. 1-888-4-102-102.
Okay.
I get frightened of psychics.
Bobo, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, you've been a monumental dud today.
Been a flop.
All right, you'll see me next week.
All right.
Oh, we will?
Can't wait. Dress nice
All
next
right.
week, though.
You're
Yeah.
like a gentleman, Bobo.
Real nice.
All right,
Wow.
all right, no problem. I got the pants I was wearing 2 weeks ago and just a button-down shirt.
Bobo, do you drive?
Hell no.
No, I don't drive. I don't have.
I was going to lend you the fucking Shelby so you can impress the girl.
Well, that's what I'm working on right now is getting my license.
Oh, okay. When you get it, I'll lend you the Shelby, and that'll impress her.
Everyone's asking the channel number so they could turn our show off and
Right,
turn that
right,
show on.
All right, that'll be impressive. I'm a
Well,
huge
Jesus.
Ford Mustang fan myself.
Am I a ghost? I think I'm a ghost.
With Bobo.
I'm in the room, right? You see me, right?
You're right
Anyway,
there.
you guys,
Right
you guys
there.
have a good. You guys have a good week at punching out.
I wish someone would punch you out.
Holy shit! Not even a clue that a communication is happening. Sam.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. So give us a quick summary here. You got Bobo, who's a retard.
Bobo,
and he's trying to ask this Christina out.
Who's a lovely girl.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
She's sexy. I think I've seen her too.
I don't think we've really talked to her yet.
You want to?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, should we do the voicemails first? Where are we at?
I think we should bring her in first.
Okay, let's go.
If she doesn't have time. Oh, he's running. Here he goes. Look. He looks stupid when he runs.
Hey, really fast. I explained a number 11 thing on Ron and Fez.
No.
No.
You didn't fart now when the girl's coming in every goddamn time.
I forgot.
Every time.
I forgot. I'm stupid.
Every time a girl
I want to
comes
spray
in.
something.
Yes, stop spraying in your pants. Oh, my God.
What were you saying, dude?
That's all right.
Pretty bad. Are you holding your breath?
Sam's getting Christina.
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Here she is, everyone.
Hi.
Jimmy
Jimmy just
blame me.
farted.
Jimmy farted. It's horrible.
Like,
he does
really
it every
bad.
time.
Do you really work on a psychic show?
Hi. Yeah,
Do you like it?
I do.
We could get you a better job. We're very powerful here.
I hear you guys had 1 million TVs. We're jealous.
Well, we're missing a TV, and I was
It wasn't me.
too scared to tell Jimmy where our missing TV is right now.
I think I found out where it is.
Uh-oh. Did it end up in somebody else's studio? Good job. Thanks.
He's spraying a wall around you.
Fucking horrible.
He's spraying a wall around you.
It's from Danny.
Sure.
Our missing TV went to, I forgot his name.
Baloney Tits.
Who's the old man? I forgot his name. I really did. What?
Alex
Bennett.
Oh, Alex Bennett.
So why don't we get our TV back? Just get it back.
Alex Bennett has one of our TVs
Get
right
it
now.
back.
You know, the guy that gives us the finger every day.
You know what?
and
He
whis-
asked for that on purpose just to take it from our studio.
Oh, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Get it back.
Hi, by the way.
Hi, Christina.
We haven't met, I don't think.
No.
Everybody was
I'm
talking about you.
Christina. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I heard.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of running around going on outside.
What do you do
Yeah.
on the psychic show?
I engineer it and co-produce.
Yeah?
You know the guy's full of shit, though, right?
It's a female.
Oh, it's a female?
She puts the
How full of
hairs
shit?
in the back of my neck. She makes the hairs in the back of my neck stand up a lot.
Really?
She freaks me out a little bit.
She's good. Could you
Yeah,
give Jimmy a
sometimes.
reading?
Yeah, I mean, she, yeah, definitely.
What time's your show at?
Like we haven't
8
dumped
till 11.
everything we know on the air about ourselves.
Yeah, but she comes
She
in here
finds
and
missing
freaks.
children.
Nah.
I swear to God, I've seen it.
Oh,
I've seen
Uncle
it
Paul.
happen.
They're at Uncle Paul's house.
Yeah.
All the time.
We're playing Parcheesi.
Does she have a good reputation out there?
Yeah, she does.
What's her name?
Mirio Chino.
Well, maybe I should have an open mind about this.
Yeah.
You should.
Maybe she's got
Give her a
something going on.
chance.
I think it's hokum.
Well, it's the boardwalk psychics that maybe makes the ones that have the real gift.
The gift.
I
the
went
power.
into the show 0% believing, and now I about 65% believe. So, yeah.
Really?
Depends
Yeah.
Sometimes. What, 35? Is it 35, 60, 70,
No,
80,
75.
90,
40.
100? Wait a minute.
35%
65,
more.
75, 85, 95.
No, 40.
And then that is 35.
Right.
What?
I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was doing percentages.
What-
You started it.
What did she do on the show that really freaked you out?
Well, she found a missing kid in Kansas, and she's never been to Kansas before. She knows nothing about Kansas. And
On the show live?
yeah.
Dorothy? There's a little dog with her.
Where'd she say the kid was?
Missing kid.
In Sandy Hook or Sandy something. And
New
she,
Jersey?
Yeah, no, in Kansas. She got it, though. She's talked to cops before.
Was that a national story when they found the kid?
In Kansas.
Cops,
it
too.
wasn't
Just in
national.
Kansas?
Take this
Yeah.
card. Sorry, I was going so
It was a
fast.
big deal. A lot of people call her up so that they read the paper obsessively, and then
Yeah.
they try to help the police. And she does it. She's amazing.
Your boyfriend?
No.
I thought Bobo was your boyfriend.
Oh, shit. Breaking
well, you
news.
See, I
He's
blurted
my
that out
work
just
boyfriend.
so to get the honest
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
and there was
that
a
was
quick
amazing.
no.
See,
Quick
we're
no.
psychics, too.
Now, Bobo is under this impression that you are his girlfriend. He apparently leaves voicemails.
He does. He leaves voicemails. He calls
Now,
me
how
on
did
a
he
regular
get your
basis.
number?
Can we back up, though? How did this whole romance start with you and Bobo?
Go ahead, Sam. Sam was the matchmaker. the
Oh,
little
good old
kid.
Sam. Fucking Sam again.
Well, I just noticed the two of them kind of looking at each other one day.
He's so full of shit.
You're full of shit now.
Go ahead.
And she's blushing. And so I introduced...
So are you.
I just have rosy cheeks.
Yes.
I introduced...
Oh, you might be blushing. What's that?
Yeah, you really are.
Look, yeah, no, it's
Young
getting
Prince
rosier,
Harry.
right?
A little rosacea.
And now
Because he ran down the hallway.
Yeah, he's all flush.
Yeah.
Because all you boys are looking at me.
That's what it is. Go ahead.
But I introduced the two of them, and they really hit it off. I said that I told Bobo that I just noticed her kind of looking at him, and then Bobo went over to talk to her. And I mean, from there, you know, the storybook romance writes itself.
Mm-hmm.
They just
Writes itself.
Yeah,
And you see him chit-chatting in the hallways?
all the time. Every Friday, they just talk and talk and talk.
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about?
He talks to me about the Mets.
Yes, he's very. He will go on about those Mets.
He wants to get married in Citi Field, but I told him I'm a Yankees fan, so he said we'd meet in the middle and get married in Brooklyn. It's a big deal.
Wow.
It's a big deal.
How does that
You guys
relationship?
are all jealous. Look at you, all of you.
How does the relationship work with you being a Yankee fan and him being such a staunch Mets fan?
We're having some difficulties apparently.
That seems to be the biggest problem, right?
That
the biggest
and
obstacle.
when he
And the
calls
fact that
me
you
and his
hate
mom
him.
yells at him on the other line.
Mom, please,
I'm
I've
trying
got
to do this now. I'm trying to do this now, Bob.
I'm trying to do this. I have a girlfriend.
It breaks my heart.
It's a girlfriend. I have she works at Sirius XM satellite video.
About 2 weeks ago, we were sick of having Bobo around, so we told him to scram. And he said he was waiting for Christina. And Christina said, "Don't worry, Bobo, I'll just meet you outside. I just have something to do." And guess what Christina did?
Ditched them.
Oh, yeah.
Took a helicopter off the roof.
I was working really hard. I do a lot of things for here, and I was working really hard, yeah. I got pulled into a studio, and I was there for hours.
You know, it would be a great bit, and it would, like, anger Bobo. Me and you went out. Would that be terrible? That would probably get Bobo all mad. It would be a great bit for the radio.
What's his name?
Whose name?
The guy that Bobo almost killed.
E-Rock?
Oh,
No.
you know Fat Matt, the angry intern?
Yeah.
He went over one
We
day
did
and
a social experiment to see how Bobo would react to another man and me.
Oh.
And I almost got knocked out. That's how bad it was, yeah.
Wow.
What happened, Sam?
Well, he was told to put his arm around Christina while Bobo was not looking. And then Bobo was told, "Turn around, look what's happening." And Bobo reacted with physical assault.
He was fierce.
Physical
It was
violence.
fierce, yeah.
Is he here today?
Fat Matt?
Yeah. Oh, look at Fat Matt run.
Oh, my God. He's not going to stop.
He's going to go right through the window.
He has to stop like 20 feet before he actually has to. It's like a locomotive.
Fat Matt.
Runaway train.
Were you part of this social experiment?
Sadly, yes.
What do you mean, sadly? It wasn't that bad for you to put your arm around me. Come on.
No, but almost getting assaulted by a mongoloid, yes. That was a bothersome.
Well,
so you put your
That was
arm
a
around
bothersome?
bothersome.
Did Matt say that was a bothersome?
He is so flustered.
I'm flustered.
Why are you flustered?
He was just running.
Yes.
Oh, is that it?
You guys are too young to be out of breath.
I know.
Look at the
What the
size
fuck
of
is
him.
wrong with you guys?
You have a point.
But Sam, you get out of breath too, and you
No,
weigh 120 pounds.
I don't get out of breath.
So you put your arm around Christina, then what happened?
As soon as I did that, I said hello, and then Bobo reached over to try to punch me in the face.
Yes.
Then shoved me off of her, almost knocking Christina over and myself over
Wow.
onto the
This is
floor.
all true.
He is obsessed.
A fucking nut job.
Yeah, he's obsessed a little bit.
Bobo.
See, but you have the soft spot in your heart for him.
I don't have ice running through my veins, that's all.
Oh, like us.
But
You noticed?
try it someday.
Yeah.
You sleep like a baby.
Yeah? All right, well, then maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
It's kind of fun.
So, Matt, it was an uncomfortable experience?
Yes, it was an uncomfortable experience.
And
He was aggressive.
uncomfortable. So you cannot speak today.
No, I cannot.
He was aggressive to you.
Yes, very much so.
I think you like Christina too.
Do you have a thing for Christina?
Yeah, you look. She's
Oh,
very
thank
attractive.
you.
Yes, absolutely.
I have no shot with her. That's why I'm just going to keep.
Why don't you explain
Ooh.
Christina? Because it's radio and people are dying to know what she looks like.
Oh.
Show the. Let me get this microphone in front of my face. Show the length brown hair. Very small, like about 5'4", 5'3".
Yeah.
5'3".
Very well built. I'm not going to be a dick and say that she has a large boobs and nice ass, which she does.
Thank you.
How can you see her hiding? She's wearing a long, she's...
I don't wear it every day.
I hang out after the show sometimes.
That's not a very conducive with a non-sexual work environment.
Right. Yeah, really.
That's why I'm not saying anything else.
Human resources. Get
What color eyes?
list tape. You're done.
I'd say a brownish color.
Mm-hmm.
Brownish.
That'd be brown then.
Brownish color.
That would be brown.
Yeah.
What nationality are you?
Italian.
Yeah, I figured that.
100%?
Yeah. Mother's right off the boat.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
In the town of Corleone.
Corleone.
From Bensonhurst.
Oh, really?
Ah,
so you're a
Brooklyn
problem.
girl. Yeah, she's definitely a problem.
Yeah. Frank Vincent's her father screaming out the window.
Yeah.
He might be listening right now, so be
Hot
careful.
one.
Your dad? She's a very sexy girl. She's very pretty, very, very put together.
And blew off my advances in a second.
Of course she did.
Changed the subject.
Sure she did. To anything more pleasant.
I know.
I think that
Like
was a
pancreatic
solid
cancer.
No.
That was a.
Yeah,
I think that might have been a solid no.
Really?
man.
Any chance? Any shot?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Ed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Let's
maybe
go
go to
hang
dinner
out.
or something.
Are you just saying that for radio?
No,
Or
of course not.
go down to Bensonhurst.
Anthony. Yeah, let's go to Bensonhurst. We'll go to
Yeah,
the
you know,
Verrazano Bridge.
You know some gin mills there? We could sit on the park bench. I could tell you
Exactly.
about how the bridge was built and how some dummy fell in the cement. Dumb fuck. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I can't,
but, you know,
I can't offer the same kind of date Anthony can.
Why?
I don't have the money Anthony does, or the class.
you just have to be careful because Bobo will try to kill you.
Yeah,
I know,
Bobo's not
that's
gonna
the
be
thing.
happy.
See, that's what I'm gunning for, really, is I want Bobo so mad at me that
He's
he
going to think
actually
I'm a whore
tries
now,
to
thanks to you guys.
I want him to punch me. I think it would be so funny to have Bobo come in and actually physically start punching me.
You want his email password?
I thought he changed it because you guys were getting, or he changed his other password so that you can't get his minutes all jammed up.
Is that how you got it?
Just asked him.
Well, listen, we got Dana White on the phone. So how many times has Bobo called you?
I don't know how many times he's called
Can't
me. But
count
he's,
that high?
Yeah, no, but he's left
A
me
lot.
3 messages.
And we got a couple of messages.
Yeah.
This is what we're getting at.
Yeah.
Bobo, and how many times has he officially asked you out?
Well, he just asked me when at first he asked me. I guess he told you guys that we've kissed, right? I heard that.
Yeah. How was that?
And then he said something along the lines of how he was going to go out with me that weekend and we were going to have sex, which I found to be hysterical.
He pretty much told you that that's
well, I
what's
think
going
he
to happen.
also told people here.
He's
That's what I
bold.
heard.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing about how big-hearted Christina is, that she doesn't want to take advantage of this person. That Bobo has not asked her out more than once because Bobo said, she's my girlfriend. And Christina said, yup, I'm your girlfriend. And just played him along. So that's all.
No, but he's called, the 4th of July, he was all upset because we were going to Connecticut and he wasn't invited.
Oh, right. He
apparently.
talked about that.
Yeah, he called about 7 times that day.
He was very
Yeah.
upset.
Just
Hello?
wanted to see how
I was just calling to
doing.
see if you're back home.
I just wanted to see how you were doing, Christina. Yeah.
Christina, it's Bobo. Hi, and how's Connecticut? Give me a call when you get home.
Oh, he's so sweet.
Hello, Christina. It's been 5 minutes since my last call. I want to know if you're okay. I'm worried. Give me a call back. Hello, I just realized you probably don't have my phone number. Here it is.
Well, at first I gave him a studio line. Because I wasn't near my phone. And, and then he called Garrett looking for
Young Garrett,
some
We love
advice,
Garrett.
I guess. And then he called me looking for a promotional code for his radio, which I can't help him out with at all.
Oh, my God. He's just trying to get favors and shit. Oh, that is
I think Garrett
fantastic.
hooked him up with that, too. And, that's not something
Can we get
that's in
Bobo
my
on the line?
control.
Bobo's got a call.
Hello, Christina. I was in the shower. I thought I heard the phone ring. I guess not. Okay, call me. I love you.
You want to hear actual Bobo voicemails?
Yes!
Here's the
Want
first
nothing
one.
more.
Or I got those. Turns out they were just prank phone calling me. I got that taken care of. Just purposely rode somebody in the wrong direction. I don't think Sam's going to be prank phone calling me.
End of message.
The next one's better, he says.
Yeah, I hear the
loves
next
me.
one's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's just a little quick one.
It's sexy.
I don't even know what he was trying to say there.
He was trying to...
July 4th at 1:15 p.m.
July 4th.
Eastern Time.
Hello, Christina. It's me, Bobo. Just wanted to know how everything was just want to know how everything was going with you over during the week, and hope everything's going good. I'll see. If I don't hear from you during the week, I'll see you the next time I'm in studio. Have a good week, and I'll see you then. See you then. I love you. Bye.
Oh, he slipped that in.
End of message.
See you then. I love you. Bye.
Oh, I can't be part
Oh,
of
that's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet.
Breaks my heart.
Isn't that sweet?
God, of course I can be part of it. Bobo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Bobo. Hi, Bobo. We got Christina.
Hi, Bobo.
In studio.
How's everything going?
It's going well. How about
let these
yourself?
two lovebirds talk a little bit.
You would have enjoyed it at Smithtown.
I would have enjoyed what?
No, you would have enjoyed the trip to my uncle's house. He's got a great place.
Uncle's house in Smithtown. That's where we wanted to take you.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that.
It's a great place. Everybody there is funny. All my relatives are freaking hilarious.
Yeah?
Yeah, they all believe me. My uncle Mike, he's always been an interesting character.
Mike?
So what's going on, Bobo?
He shot a cup once.
Not much. I'm not even quite sure what I'm doing this weekend.
Oh, really?
Well, Bobo, ask her out. She's right here. Jesus, you doing?
Well, I haven't made any plans. I don't even have tickets to the game.
Is that a hint for you guys?
If I had tickets, you'd be invited.
I told you, Bobo, I'm a Yankee fan. We have to go to the Yankees game.
Well, if I had tickets to that, I wouldn't mind if you go with me to Metsing, I'll go with you. I'll go with you to Yankee Stadium.
Bobo. Weekend is here. Make it up as you go along. You got her here. This is an opportunity. Your weekend's free. Make up a date right here on the spot and ask her.
Well, maybe if it's possible, you could go to F.H. Riley's with me.
Where's that, Bobo? I don't know where that restaurant is.
I think it's 400 New York Avenue.
Thank you.
The heart of Huntington Village.
Yeah, I know how to get that. If I know how to get there from Huntington Station.
Oh, because you got to take the train.
Oh, so you're going to take Christina on a train to Huntington Station.
Oh, man.
Great.
Bobo, do you mind if I take Christina to a Yankee game?
That I have to do. That I would have to do the honors.
No. Like, do you mind if if we just go to a Yankee game? Because I could get Yankee tickets pretty easy, and she's a Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan. We could drive in. It's not like we have to take the train or anything. And I'm just thinking, I think we'd have a good time at the Yankee game. Would you mind if I did that?
No, I think I know where this is going. You're trying to make moves on her.
Am I?
Yeah, I know. But believe me,
sharp as a tack. This kid.
I'm listening to the show. I'm listening to the show, guys.
Well, Bobo, you better step in here because Aunt's moving in a little bit.
I find her very attractive. She is. She's very cute.
You got to look out. I got connections in the Bronx that could find out what's going on.
Now he's threatening me with mobsters, I think.
Wait, I want to hear about his connections in the Bronx.
What's your connections in the Bronx?
Oh, I got some friends out there.
What kind of friends? What do they do?
There's just some people I do way back.
Are they going to harm Anthony in any way?
Yeah, what's going on? Are you threatening me?
No, they're not going to harm Anthony, but they're going to
harm you.
They're going to chop my head off and put him in a freezer somewhere.
But they would let me know what's going on.
What, are they going to follow me?
Okay, I see.
No, I'm saying they could probably try to get tickets and try to get a glimpse of what's going on.
All right, Bobo, here's the deal.
Wow.
Aunt's ready to ask her out for real, okay?
Yeah,
Now, here, it's Friday. The weekend is upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Make up a date right now and ask her.
Yeah, well, how about this Saturday at F.H. Riley's?
It's really short notice. I told you last Friday. You can't ask on Friday to do something on Saturday. You know what I mean? You got to catch me in the beginning of the week. I'm a busy girl.
Hey, well, I could always call you in the beginning of the week.
Yes.
Sometime
you could do that. Yeah.
I could always do what you just said.
I could call you in advance. I call you in advance.
Yeah, you have to do that because weekends they fill up quick sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I call you in advance and we'll work something out.
Okay. Sounds good.
And not only that, one of my friends later in the season is might be getting me some luxury box seats at Citi Field. And you like that agreement? You go with me to Met game, I'll go with you to Yankee game.
If
that's 2 dates.
Wow, that is 2 dates.
If I could get some tickets for the weekend, would you be cool?
I might consider it.
All right.
Well, no, it's just too short a notice, guys. I mean.
I was just hoping she would say yes.
It's just
and make Bobo cry.
No, my heart.
Why do you feel bad for Bobo?
Because
I feel so bad. He won't even remember making this phone call.
He's like a goldfish.
Right.
Bobo, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, good. Just checking.
Do you love her?
Of course I do. Of course I do. She's a really nice person.
Thank you.
Well, there are a lot of really nice people, but the love thing is pretty.
But I don't know. There's just something that words cannot describe whatever it is about her. Words can't describe it.
But Bobo, you should try, because she's right here. Try to describe Christina and what she does to you.
Well, I don't know. She's got like this edge. She's got that Brooklyn attitude, like that New York attitude. I go. It's like a thing with me. I got like a New York fetish. Like she looks like fetish. She's like
the New York state of mind.
New York fetish. What is
it?
Well,
I don't know.
Bubba, are you trying to say I'm a bitch?
What are you talking about?
No. You got like the little Brooklyn accent. I got like an accent fetish.
Oh, an accent fetish.
And a Brooklyn accent is one of the accents I'm kind of attracted to.
All right, hold on 2 seconds, Bobo. I'm busy here for just 2 seconds. Could you throw your phone number in my iPhone? Thanks.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, she's putting her number. Well, everyone wants me to tweet you.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, I got to get a good picture of you somehow.
Yeah.
You're behind the microphone. You're on Aunt's phone. All right, we'll wait.
Well,
when you're ready.
Just,
Yes, Sam.
That way, see, I would call with enough time and having actually made plans to go somewhere and do something.
Let it be known that Christina's putting her number in Anthony's phone.
Well, if something comes up.
Well, I'm going to be making plans over the weekend before you could.
Whoa! It's a race. Potato face.
I'm going to have next weekend booked. I'm going to have next weekend booked before you do, Ann.
But Anthony may actually try to take her to a game this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Yankees are home this weekend.
So he'll take her to eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I might try to beat you to that.
I might murder her so none of us get her.
I might put her head in a bowling bag like Henry Lee Lucas.
Hey, Bobo.
Oh, my God.
Have you had dreams about Christina? You know the answers to this, Sam?
Well, it's not the dreams thing. Troy Kwan.
Troy.
He reminded me of something.
Wait, isn't that the Club Soda Kenny's producer?
Yeah, Troy Kwan.
Troy Kwan.
His technical producer. Last week when Bobo was here...
Is it a real number, Ant?
Yeah, I would assume.
That was a real number?
All right. I assume
she said try now.
Okay, and then you'll have mine.
Well, that's perfect.
Look at that.
Oh, they're exchanging numbers, Bobo.
Bobo, you should have been here. I don't know why you're not here to stop all this craziness.
I wasn't here originally because I had a doctor's appointment that was scheduled that was canceled.
What kind of doctor's appointment?
We understand.
For your urinary tract infection.
Do you have a UTI, Bobo?
What doctor, Bobo?
No, it's just this doctor. They need to see me. I'm saying do my allergy medicine. Allergy medicine, right? Trust me, you haven't seen me at times. I sneeze a lot. In middle school, they used to call me Sneezy.
Yeah, go ahead, answer it.
What'd they call you?
Hello.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
Hi, Anthony. How are you?
Good.
Awesome. It's great to hear from you.
It is so good to hear from you. Finally talking on the phone.
Right.
Stuff,
It's the first phone call. It's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is a pretty big deal. A lot of people can get a little nervous and stuff, but at least we met in the studio. You were really cool.
Thank you.
I think I like your attitude and everything. You're very cute. I think we could have a lot of fun maybe going out somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Bobo, shut up. We're on the phone. Bobo's just chiming in.
This is like the scene from what the fuck was the movie with
horrible.
Where they're having sex and the guy ends up hanging himself in the bathroom?
No!
Bad News Bears?
No, help me out! It's one of the greatest scenes ever.
Oh my God! All right, Christina. Well, I'll give you a call.
Bound?
All right.
During the week.
Well, you guys
And we'll
having a
make
good
some
chat?
plans.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Where are you going to go?
Well, oh wait a minute. Jimmy's,
hi.
Jimmy's trying to call me.
I was just calling a cock block on the other line.
Jimmy, I'm ending your call, James Norton.
No, I was talking about phones. Troy Kwan reminded me that last week, after the show, we asked Bobo if he ever thought about Christina in private, which then prompted Bobo to take a picture of Christina with his cell phone and then let us know that he was going to use that to masturbate.
To J.O. To J.O.
Okay.
He'll be J.O.ing.
J.O. Christine, move the microphone because everyone wants a picture of you, Ant's new girlfriend. Give us a nice look here.
My new girl, Jesus.
Hold on, man.
You certainly are.
Nice. There you go.
You certainly are jumping to conclusions.
Very
well,
nice.
I need a picture now to go with. I need a picture now to go with the number.
Yeah.
Yeah, the contact picture.
Are you guys going to J.O. as well?
No, Jimmy almost made it in.
Jimmy tried to get it.
And then I put it on my contacts so that when you call, your picture comes up, and I know. Hey, answer this call.
Okay.
Don't just blow it off like I do with
Should I say it's Bobo's girlfriend or Ant's girlfriend?
Ant's girlfriend.
There's a picture.
Ant's girl.
No.
Let's go in that direction.
I don't want to upset Bobo. I know I'm not going to step on Bobo's toes.
How about this? This is a pic of Christina, Bobo's old girlfriend, and Ant's new girlfriend.
Oh, you can't write that. That's
no, I'm doing it.
How you doing, Bobo?
Okay, this feels a little bit off.
Oh, no, do you hear? I'm doing okay.
My heart is breaking.
I might just have to challenge you to a round of Midnight Club.
Is there going to be a duel or
Midnight
something?
Club. He wants to play Midnight Club.
Nice.
On Xbox?
Whoever wins gets her.
Oh, he's just turning you off for the best gamer.
It's the remake of The Getaway, that famous scene.
Right, yeah.
With our pal. He was in that. What the fuck is his name? Comes in every once in a while.
Mike Madsen.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jennifer Tiller.
It's a fair competition. Whoever wins gets her. Go hard, make
Sure.
Oh, she has no say in this there, Bobo?
Exactly.
Yeah, Bobo.
Should I stand there with the flag? And
Yeah, what are you guys, gladiators? She's a girl, She's a person.
You can stand there in front of two guys with the video game controllers.
I've never been more turned on.
Two guys duking it out on a video game.
Yeah.
So
for
sexy.
your honor.
I'll wear a Mets hat and throw my feces at you.
I am the man who will play a video game for your honor. I am your hero.
Yes, I scored 1,500 on Centipede. Let me eat your ass.
You had to take it there, didn't you?
And Bobo's just babbling.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
Why
wouldn't he talk?
I'll bring in a checkered flag for this.
All right, with the checkered flag.
That was worth interrupting all the big laughs.
It's
in Jimmy's
amazing.
line. Jesus.
Oh my God. It's fantastic.
We'll play a game of checkers, and if I get my piece on the other side, you can king me with your mouth on my cock. King me.
Oh, the visual.
King me. You can king me with your mouth on my cock.
Oh, Bobo.
You still didn't really ask her out. What's your dream day with Christina?
That's a good question.
That would be somewhere at this little place they live in Woodside called Donovan's Pub.
Oh, Donovan's Pub.
You want to get me drunk, Bobo?
Oh man.
Well, it's a little place in Woodside. I grew up in Woodside.
So what's it?
Woodside.
What's so special about Donovan's in Woodside?
Woodside.
Well, simple. There's one thing: beer and a burger.
Oh.
Wow.
That's pretty easy.
Can it be a cheeseburger?
Yeah, they do. They got.
Oh, that's extra.
By the way, those burgers are huge. You got to have the stomach for it.
You have to have a what for it?
The stomach for it.
Oh, that's good.
So you're telling us she's got the stomach for huge burgers?
Oh, man, Bobo, this is not looking good for you if you say things like that.
Well, you got to have the appetite for it. Like you got to be hungry.
Wow, that's
So I
you really know about.
Lock you in my basement for a week prior to our date.
You really know a lot about dating.
Yeah.
Girls love to just chow down on their first date.
That's all they do is eat like pigs.
Yeah, that's what they do.
The burgers are so good, they give you toilet paper with them because you're probably going to shit right there at the table.
Oh, God.
My enchanting dinner date for the evening.
It's not like they just nibble a little bit.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
damn.
way to know women, Bobo. You got to wait almost a year for them to
Yes.
fucking show their true side with their eating habits.
Yes.
Well,
I'll show her how I wipe boogers on the inside of my baseball cap rim.
There's one thing you don't. There's one thing you don't know. During dates, I don't wear my hat.
Who are you, the bandit? He takes the hat off for one thing, and he puts it on the antenna of the Trans Am.
Do you get dressed up, or do you just keep it casual?
Yeah, I go with the button-down shirt and the pants.
With the button-down shirt and the pants. Jeans or khakis or slacks?
Khakis.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's
Sneakers?
nice.
No sneakers.
No, I wear these shoes. I don't know. They're called hush puppies.
Oh my God! I dress like an empty nester.
He doesn't wear hush puppies.
You know our own.
I wear Garanimal pants.
Hush puppies.
And I have my underoos.
You know our own dog shit.
Yeah, Carl.
Oh, you're Carl. You know our own dog shit sniffer is the bartender at Donovan's.
No
Oh,
way.
really? Okay,
He
good.
swears he's the bartender. He's like, drinks on me tonight.
Wow.
Wow.
One of our regulars is the bartender down there.
So he knows Bobo then, all right.
So that sounds like a dream date. You pig out on burgers.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
In your hush puppies?
we could do that next week. I could pencil in that for next week.
Pencil,
You
because
pencil it in.
pencil my chain.
I think you could tattoo it in.
Take it.
All right, Bobo. So all right, you do a burger and a beer, but that's then what? You can't spend the whole night at Donovan's.
Oh, I got a Queens motoring connections.
What? A what?
I got Queens motoring connections.
Queen's Motor Inn. You're burgers, beer, and then the Queen's Motor Inn.
That's hilarious.
This guy is a gem.
He's got connections, though.
I got connections at the Queen's Motor Inn.
Yes, there's a transsexual crack prostitute named Cookie who allows me to use her room while she's shooting up outside.
Bobo, I gotta say.
I only have to pay for 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Yes.
Is this room by the hour, or are we spending the night?
Yeah, what's going on there,
Yes,
Bobo?
bed bugs and quick coming.
And do they have HBO?
Gaseous shit burgers at the Queen's Motor Inn.
We can get you an orange slice and I can fuck you on the crack vials in the bad rug. Go ahead, Bubba. What?
I always go to my uncle.
To your uncle's?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready to meet the family yet, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo,
That's a big step.
That's pretty
Wait,
quick.
let's ask Bobo, though. What goes on at the Queen? Oh, fuck, I forgot.
His uncle in Smithtown. Of
Jesus Christ.
So, Bobo, what were you saying?
Bobo.
Yeah.
Talk about your connections at the Queen's Motor Inn, and have you been there before?
I just have to drop stuff off with my uncle who works there.
Oh, your uncle works there.
Oh, he works
That's
there.
great.
Okay.
So
that's your connection.
Why would you go there, Bobo?
I'm not
Yeah.
comfortable with that. He's going to think I'm a whore.
Well,
Yeah, that's really.
But let's
not a
hear
good
what
first
this
impression.
Bobo Queen's Motor Inn. Go. What's that about? What do you want to do with Christina at the Queen's Motor Inn? While we're looking at
pretty much everything.
Hold on. We just fucking.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That doesn't look like an institution at all.
We just Google Earth the Queen's Motor Inn. Look at this thing.
Wow,
Look at this horrendous motor inn.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a beautiful place. I go there a lot. It's got a bell view. It's a really beautiful place.
Bobo, only the best for Christina. God bless you.
It's got a great view of the firehouse across the street.
Yeah.
I'm sure that wouldn't interrupt us
And
at
an
all.
auto barn's nearby. That's good.
That's great.
Hey, Bobo, so what do you...
Well, look at that. Look at the neighborhood this is in. Oh, my God.
Well, that neighborhood's known to a lot of people have gotten run over. That Queens Boulevard has a bit of a history, known as the Boulevard of Death.
Bobo, if
Boulevard of
a
Death is
car
so
was
romantic.
coming towards me on Queens Boulevard, what would you do?
Oh, that's good.
No, I'd
You'd actually tell me how to do what?
Cross the boulevard.
You wouldn't throw yourself in front of the car and
Yeah.
save me? Anthony, would you throw yourself in front of the car?
Oh, we'd be in a car, which is a unique thing here.
Go ahead, Bubba. Why would you let Anthony talk? You go right ahead. Plow straight through. Juggernaut.
Oh, you would. Okay,
Remember you said that.
Well, that would be a good ending to the date anyway.
Yeah.
When that happens, please give me a call.
Yes,
He's a comedy pothole.
Oh, he's fucking, it's amazing.
Bobo.
You're a seatless bicycle.
Right, Bobo, you're still not explaining what you want to do with Christina at the Queens Motor Inn in this fine neighborhood. Yeah, what do you want to do with it? Yeah, let's get into this a little bit. Come on. What?
I said I F her.
F her? You just said
Did you say F me?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You'd F her in what way? What way?
That depends if she wants it.
Well, what's your move, Bobo? Come on, let's get into this a little bit.
Yeah, what is
she has a little smile on her face.
I don't know if I got to move.
Bobo likes strap-ons.
Bobo, you like strap-ons?
No, I said I've watched girls with go at each other on with those.
Yeah, he doesn't like men in the porno.
No.
Then he can't place himself there. Oh, we had this conversation already.
You ought to go on a double date with Jodie Foster and Travis Bickle.
Oh, this just in from Cigars and Scotch. Good news. Bobo's able to crayon her in for next week. Bobo, what's your move? You're in the Queens Motor Inn now. What's up? Let's go.
All right.
I bring her up to the room.
What?
I bring her up to the room.
Okay.
Up to the room.
And I guess it's slowly remove the stuff. I guess I go down on her first.
I guess I'd lay down on her first.
So while she's watching TV, maybe.
No, I think he said something else. What did you say?
What did you say?
Go
down.
I thought you were just.
Pay attention, boys.
Oh, he's a lot more classy than I had him.
Yeah. What part of her body would you spend the most attention on?
I don't know. I go pussy diving.
What?
I go pussy diving.
I'd go pussy diving? So you want to go have a burger and then take her to the Queens Motor Lodge for some pussy
any
diving?
Burger, Jimmy. A huge burger.
Yeah.
That's where it goes in the shallow end off of the little diving board at the pool at the Queens Motor Inn.
A big, huge burger that will get the gases going. Then he goes to the Queens Motor Inn and he's going to do a little pussy diving.
Some pussy diving.
Sounds like a typical first date. I don't know.
Yeah, this sounds great.
All right. I know. He's better than I am. I would have cut the whole burger out of the scene.
At least he's giving you food.
And the Motor Inn.
Yeah.
Jesus, would have been in the passenger seat of the Beamer.
Bobo, what about when the check comes?
Very good.
How do you handle that? Do we go
the check
Dutch, or is that all on you?
That would be on me.
Yeah, even the tip?
That would depend on how much money I bring at the moment.
Now, how much do you think this date would cost you?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I think it's like an average, maybe like an average $10 for maybe 10 to like 20 for like a burger and a beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much for the Motor Inn?
Then the motel.
For the Motor Inn, I'm not sure yet. I'm working that out with my uncle.
How much for the chloroform and hanky?
I'll be talking to my uncle about that arrangement.
Safe to say that the pussy diving will be free?
Yeah. I'll be talking to my uncle about the arrangements there.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to my uncle there.
Is there a
discount,
special
right?
Yeah. Is there a special room?
Get the hubba discount.
Is there a circle bed and a mirror on the ceiling?
Well, I think my uncle would know the place best because he has had to deliver stuff to the cleaners, people that are cleaning those rooms, and he's heard stuff. Going on.
What are you looking at, man? What are you looking at?
That's great.
Hold on,
Bobo, for 2 seconds. Hold on. Don't say anything. Danny has found the Queens Motor Inn
Closest motel in Queens to the Midtown Tunnel, which is nice. You want that as your selling point, your slug line. And there's a coupon and special offer on the website. It's complimentary travel kit.
Nice.
Queens Motor Inn for 5-day guests. You get this savings, and it says must print and present offer for savings. And it says valid until 12:06. I don't think this website's been updated in a while.
Quick, you only have another 2 hours.
I think
my uncle said the guy that owns the place doesn't update stuff so quickly.
Is he into tax? so quickly. It's 12:06.
2.5 years.
He's very busy with taxidermy and taking care of his mother in the house upstairs.
He just keeps going.
Oh, Bobo.
He plows right through.
Jesus, Bobo. How does it?
There's some stuff my uncle would tell you about this place. If I were able to actually somehow get him in the building, to get him in the studio, he'd tell you some stuff about the Queen's Motor Inn.
I bet.
Hey, is it true that the slogan for the Queen's Motor Inn is the home of pussy diving?
It is now.
Yeah, now they'll be known as that once that website gets updated sometime in 2015.
Some other stuff going on.
All right, Bobo, we got the burger, we got the Queen's Motor Inn, we got the pussy diving now. Now what? How does this lovely evening end?
Yeah. What happens?
Well, does it end in the evening or does it end in the next
in
morning?
In the morning, right.
That's why he always has a new one. I love it. This is better than the what?
It could end in the daytime.
Well, all right, you're done with the pussy diving, then what? Walk us through it. Let's get to the end of this date. Come on.
I'll go up on her, and let's just say there'll be insertion going on.
There'll be insertion going on.
Wow.
Slick talker.
Wow.
Now, this is very important, Bobo. Do you practice safe sex?
Good question.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes, you do.
How exactly?
By not showing up for the date. That's the safest.
What do you...
The greatest thing. This is brand new. Bobo. What
is it, rubber?
What would you like her to do to you?
Oh, that's fair.
That's a good question.
That's fair.
Too,
A little reciprocation. You've been.
I can't be selfish about it.
Well, no. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Bobo, you gotta make moves to get there. You don't just start doing that. So, what are some moves that you would make to try to get that going on?
Oh no.
Yeah, you shouldn't just dive right into my pussy. That's not a good idea.
Yeah,
you might hurt her.
Yeah, diving.
Dawson Sniffer just throw
a cannonball.
Dawson Sniffer from Woodside, of course, the bartender of Donovan's, writes, "Fuck the Queen's Motor Inn. He could bang her in my face."
I've never felt so classy in my life.
It's just fantastic.
Hi,
I do
Dad.
apologize.
I love you.
A night with Bobo.
Yeah, I know. This is very romantic.
It really
it's shaping up to be a pretty nice date.
I'm loving this.
But Danny has a good question. What are some of your moves to get there?
That I'm not sure. I've never done this before. So.
Well, you're going to have
Wait,
to.
would I be your first?
Yep.
That's a lot of pressure.
Bobo, you've seen movies and television. I mean, I'm sure you could probably, learn and grab from some of those experiences. So, I mean, what kind of moves would you make? What would you try to do?
Let's just get you started. You
probably make up with her.
Yeah, but you got to get to that point.
Yeah, let me help you out for 2 seconds. You crack that door open with that wonderful key with the big plastic room number hanging on it. And
if found, please return to.
Yeah, just drop in mailbox, postage guaranteed. And you go, hey, come on in, and now you shut the door. You're both standing in the wonderful accommodations of the Queen's Motor Inn. Now what do? You're both just kind of standing there.
I didn't make my move on her. I don't make out with her. I do the old reach around.
The reach around?
You're making out with her. So you just automatically start kissing her the second the door closes to the room.
What are you reaching around to?
No, I'd first to get in the bed.
First you say get on the bed, then we would fill out postcards and send them to loved ones.
No,
My trousers have bumpers.
Queen's Motor Inn. Wish you were here.
I'd remove her shirt.
Why would you remove the shirt? That's a little weird.
Oh, you know what I
Wait,
mean.
whose shirt? My shirt or your shirt?
Yeah, whose shirt?
Oh,
yours
clearly.
is coming off.
And
That's
why would
it.
you remove her shirt?
Obviously, to use the complimentary iron.
No.
This is sounding more like an abduction and rape than a date.
Bubba, why would you remove Why would you remove her shirt?
I removed mine as well. I removed my stuff.
Now, why are you taking her shirt off?
Are you a fan of her boobies?
Yeah, of course. Gotta make sense.
It's a class act. But,
all right, then what?
She's got a nice set.
All right, we heard that.
We get it, Bubba.
Yeah, I'd remove her stuff and I'd go down on her.
What's your technique like, Bubba?
Yeah, how do you do that pussy diving thing?
well,
it's
like the triple Lindy.
I guess like her, I don't know how to describe it, all right?
Well, try.
No, I don't know. I guess like it. I don't know. Just dive right in.
You don't
dive right in.
Dive right in. That's how you do it.
But you have to be careful when you're down there. You know?
Yeah.
You do know that you're supposed to like just jab your tongue right in there, right? Your stiff tongue, over and over again, violently.
I guess I go lightly at first.
Oh, lightly at first,
All right,
and
lightly.
then gradually. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, this sounds like a lot of fun, Bobo.
Yeah.
Now, should we get to the point where the date ends at?
Well,
or you want more
we've
of
gotten
the
some
bed
pussy
action?
diving.
How
She's
long?
gone down. He's practicing safe sex.
How about how long can you last for Christina?
That's the thing. I don't know how long, but
well, what can you promise her? When the
what do you
insertion thing
think?
starts.
What do you think? The second you get started, how long you think?
Yeah.
I could say I could go. It's a half hour good.
A half an hour.
Is half an hour good? They charge by the half. An hour of what? Of you're talking straight sex,
penetration.
just penetration.
Yeah.
As you're going.
Yeah.
Your first time out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I'd have to bet against that, Bobo.
That's not likely, Bobo.
First time out, I think.
You're gonna be the one pump chump.
I think you'd be talking to your uncle in the lobby.
Right.
I could probably go longer.
Longer than an hour.
This new thing he's doing is
Does Garrett have any
fantastic.
info? I see him outside there. You have nothing? All right, if you don't, that's all right. Everyone's just
every day.
Yeah, he calls you every day.
Yeah.
Hold on, Bobo. What?
Ask and they still receive.
What do you got, Garrett?
He just calls me every day, tells me what he's up to and stuff.
Really?
He asks about Christina all
Does
the
he
time.
talk about
All the
Christina?
time. Yeah.
What does he say?
That he wants to kiss her and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know. He also wants to dive into my P-word. Yeah.
Really?
That's right.
Bob was talking about how he's going to pussy dive.
He wants to pussy dive after he takes her to the Queen's Motor Inn.
Well, his uncle works there. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
After an oversized burger at Donovan.
At Donovan's and a beer,
Right.
he will then take the train somehow to the hotel.
But I heard that you and Christina now.
Actually, it's a walk.
Well, we exchanged numbers and stuff,
information.
contact info, and
Yeah, we got a
I
little
think if
something
something
happening here.
comes up that I think she'd enjoy, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But what about Bobo and his brother? I thought they were together.
Well,
Right.
Well, if you guys would pay attention, you would know that his mother would like to debunk all of that because it's not true.
Oh, the mother
All
wants
right,
in?
Christina knows a little bit about Bobo's personal life.
He was a little,
That's good.
He had to let me know because I was a little taken aback when I heard that he was fucking his brother.
Right.
So
that,
Christina has a problem with that, Bobo.
Yeah, a little
still.
bit.
that would get a girl a little.
That isn't true.
Yeah. See?
He fucked his brother. He got fucked by his brother.
Right. Really, Sam?
Yeah, he's not. Bobo is not a top. He would be.
You
the
got to
top
explain
bottom.
that. We got to get past that if you're going to ask Christina out for the big oversized burger thing.
Right.
Yes. Don't even mention any of those rumors that was going on about me.
His
That
brother
started.
mounted and had sex with him. Bobo, that is.
Oh, Bobo.
Oh, Bobo.
Wow.
Everybody's really, really quiet now, Bobo.
Yeah.
That's really
To say I got it penciled in for the weekend.
It's right, penciled
Right.
in.
Next
for the
weekend?
Now, did you ask if she is free next weekend?
Or are you free next weekend?
I have so much stuff to do. I'll have to let you know.
Oh.
I will
Good
have
thing
to
that's
let you
in
know.
pencil, Bobo. Good
I
thing it's
still
in
have
pencil.
time to get back to you, but let me know because I have to look at my calendar. You know.
I think there's a little interest
She's
there.
got a pencil of her own, you know?
I do. I have a pencil and I have a pen.
Permaplans,
Yeah,
right?
it's crazy.
You got to let me know because I'm gonna talk over the weekend. I'm talking with my uncle about the arrangement.
Right.
For the motor inn?
For the Queen's motor inn. For the pussy diving. I can't wait.
Where Garrett, in his words, he said, "I'm gonna f you."
Yeah, he goes, well, then I'm going to F you.
How long is he gonna last?
Over an hour.
He already said over an hour.
Over an hour.
For his first time?
Yeah. He said maybe even longer.
Wow. Yeah. Go
At
Bobo.
first it was a half an hour, but he reneged.
Yeah, then he said an hour, and then maybe
And
longer.
I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, who
I'm
wouldn't be?
impressed, yeah.
Saying you could go an hour? That's great.
He'd also jump in front of a car for me on the Queens Boulevard.
Well, that's obvious. Which is the highway of death, which is where the lovely Queens Motor Inn is located on the highway of death.
So when she runs out of the hotel in fear, screaming, she'll have a chance to survive, right?
My battery's almost running dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Bobo, it was great to talk to you.
Oh, Bobo.
You guys have a good weekend.
You too,
All right, Bobo. You have fun, too.
You still working on facial hair? Because I remember I told you I really like that.
Yeah, Mom.
All right.
That's totally new.
I forgot about that. We went over to Bobo and drew a Steve C.
Sharpie.
Fu Manchu Sharpie mustache on him.
And said, grow this in?
Yeah.
He looked hot with it?
I've never wanted anybody more.
Yeah.
Before some battery went dead, punching out.
Oh, he needs his battery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do remember the drawn-on Sharpie Fu Manchu mustache. So
It was
much.
sexy, right?
It was sexy, and I think Bobo thought it was really working for him because I did see him out in the lobby area, still sporting it instead of washing it off at
He
the
actually
bathroom.
called me from downstairs and told me that his mustache was sweating off of him. And I was like, woo!
Oh, yeah.
So,
Wow.
yeah, it was sexy.
Yeah, no shit.
Someone from Vegas, Bobo's Burgers and Boners. Yes. Wow.
Pussy diving.
Wait, someone has a song
Insanity.
to sing to Bobo. It's Bob in Alabama. Bob?
Good evening.
Hey, Bob.
One night with Bobo and some beer and burgers. Pussy diving at Queens Motor Inn. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
That's really good. That's really good, Bob. Hold on. Let's go to Dan. I mean, the phone's just nuts right now. Dan, Long Island.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Bobo sounds exactly like Jimmy Volman, a little crippled kid on South Park does comedy.
Oh, yeah, we brought that up before.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
Yeah, the one that hangs around with Timmy.
The high voice Bobo is just
That's his nervous Bobo.
Nervous Bobo.
He also, when he does that, it's really sweet. He shakes his hands too. It gets
that's good.
he's down here and he's like, it's really sweet, right, Garrett?
It is.
Greg in Missouri has a question for Anthony. Greg?
I just want to know what your day with Christina is going to be like. I ain't worried about Bobo.
Oh, your date with Christina.
What?
Wow.
Like an introductory first date kind of thing?
Sure.
You know,
the Yankee game is classic and
well,
perfect.
a Yankee game would be nice. A nice early night game kind of a thing. And then afterwards, a late dinner somewhere. Nice restaurant, of course.
Shelby?
Yeah, I'd probably take the car out. That's a little more comfortable than public transportation or anything. And then if we were having a good time and you felt so inclined, to come back to the house, swim in the pool, maybe watch a movie in the theater, things like that, just hang out. And
I'm impressed, Anthony.
And there are, but believe me, also, I'm just saying, there are separate rooms in the house if you do need to sleep, if maybe you've tied one on or something like that. And then pussy diving.
Of course, what night is not complete without pussy diving?
I bet I'm going to F you.
Yeah, of course.
In my $20,000 bed.
Oh, God,
Jesus. Bobo's classic.
Oh, Christ.
Let me say hi to Big T. Big T.
Yeah, what would it take for her to have a little bit of phone sex with Bobo right now? Because he's breathing off
Well,
hard.
How much money do you have?
Yeah, right. His battery died. Wouldn't you just use that cell phone until the battery died? What's wrong with him? What is it? What is he saving?
Bobo probably has an extra backup battery.
But what is he saving his battery for? This is the moment.
He's listening to the show. He doesn't have a portable radio. He's obviously at home. You just plug it in.
Right.
What's more important, for him than this phone
That's
call?
what I'm saying.
Just plug it in.
Like,
oh my God.
well, maybe
he
his
calls you,
uncle.
does he awkwardly hang up? Like whenever?
Sometimes.
When
The
he
first
calls-
time he called, his mom was yelling at him on the other line, in the background to get off the phone. So he's like, "I'm sorry, Christina, I have to go," and he hung up on me.
No, usually when me, it like fades out. I'll be like, all right, I got to go, Bobo. And then he'll be, and then he's gone. Like he doesn't say bye or anything. He just
usually
fades
ends
away.
our conversations with "I love you."
Oh, sweet.
That's how he ends up with
Usually,
Garrett, too.
yeah. Usually.
That is
Do you
sweet.
reciprocate the "I love you"?
I say, "Okay, thanks, bye."
Oh.
I'm not at that stage yet, Garrett. I mean, it takes a little, you know.
Thomas Overbeck from Dallas. Bobo, don't forget to put on side 1 of Led Zeppelin 4.
Sitting at that giant table with the little seats. She will have the duckworth.
Right, it was Knuckles.
And 2 Cokes.
Could do moving in stereo next, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he's... I'm going to dress in a Captain Hook uniform and jerk off in the bathroom while she comes out of the pool. Or J.O., excuse me.
J.O.ing.
I'd say
Or J.O.ing, yeah.
J.O.ing. Jerk-offing.
That's what he called it, right, Jim? J.O.ing? Yeah.
The new Bobo thing is so fucking cool.
Oh, Bobo is... Oh.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
We love him.
He
Well,
is fantastic.
Christina, great first appearance on our show.
thank
And we
you.
got you out of your job. How cool is
Yeah,
that?
that was awesome.
I know,
Thanks.
very
Let's
good.
hope that I still have a job after all this. Okay.
Now, of course.
She just
You
did an
kidding?
hour with us. Unbelievable.
You tell them you tell them to come to me.
I will.
If they got a problem.
I will.
I'll set them straight.
Absolutely.
Do what you want. You ever see Goodfellas?
Yeah, of course.
You ever see what happens to
Spider?
what's her name's boss? No.
Yeah.
What happens to the boss?
Mhm.
That's what'll happen to the
That's
fucking
right.
boss.
All right. You
She
heard it
does
here,
whatever
folks.
she wants. Your mother
Sounds like,
That's
she doesn't
right.
need your help with that.
I know.
Italian chick from Brooklyn. Forget
I
about
know.
it. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hey, give a plug for the show you work for.
Yeah, you guys should check out Mario Chino, Angels on Call, and it's on 102. I don't know, XM 155, Sirius 102, XM 155.
And you guys are on in the
8
morning.
to 11.
So they could listen for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
because we
because
don't
you don't want them
we
to
don't want our audience
abandon
going
you
over.
because
right.
clearly
This is the place to be.
Yeah,
we
she's.
understand.
But she's pretty good though, so you should definitely.
Do we see her walking around?
No, she's ISD and she comes in every once in a while.
Oh, she is. Okay, gotcha. Sam, anything?
No, just I can't wait to see what the next chapter of this Bobo Christina romance brings.
So I can't wait either, Sam.
Queens. His
Thanks,
description
guys.
of the Queens Motor and Date is so classic.
If I was in his position, I would sell everything to try to get a nice date going.
Oh man.
I figured it out afterwards. All right,
Thanks,
she's
guys.
got to go.
Thank you very much.
Everyone's asking, is this Awesome Garrett? Of course it's Awesome Garrett.
What other Garrett
We
is
have
there?
reconnected with Awesome Garrett.
Thanks. I'll give you a text.
Oh, okay.
You gotta ball up. You gotta go like this.
He balls up his fists next to him.
Yeah, and he shakes his arms.
Shakes his arms and goes.
And he kind of moves his feet because last week we kept calling him every 30 seconds from office phone.
Shit. Oh yeah, last at like 9 in the morning. You're a smart ass.
As Bobo was talking to Christina, I called from Travis's phone as he was trying to mac his game, and I started asking how it was going. So he's awkwardly trying to get me off the phone.
They're calling me. I don't know why they're doing this.
I don't know.
Stop it. They can see you.
Pussy diving
at
Queens Motor.
When he said, and then we go to Queens Motor.
Oversized burgers.
Pick a better motel. I mean, you can't write that into a comedy where some guy like him picks a bad motel. That's fucking...
Well, I wanted to bring her to a Best Western, but there's no close to me.
I could leave the light on for you. I'll leave the light on. Oh, goddamn Bobo.
Hold on, we got the phones, man.
The shit.
Joe in Dallas. Joe.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Bit or no bit, you got to get Christina to fuck Bobo. Don't consider you alone. It's going to be a radio classic.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to hear Bobo tell me how it went. Nothing else, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, right on. Thanks, Joe. Let's say hi to James in Michigan. James?
Yeah, you got to cop off the date with a brow burning in the fire pit out back.
Memories. Jesus.
Footer?
Yo, what's up, boys? Hey, Ann, I got the text. Just give me the date and the time, and it's a go. I'm dropping off the roofies. Let me know.
I didn't ask you for roofies.
Yeah, you did. Justin in Texas. Justin.
Hey, I just wanted to know if it makes you guys feel like real big men to stomp on the dreams of a mentally challenged guy like that. You know?
Yeah.
Makes you feel like a big man. Yeah, you guys are real big men.
Hey, pussy diving, my friend. I knew there was a frunkus in there.
Mike in New Orleans. Mike.
What's up, man? Hey. Is it just me, or does Bobo sound like Bullwinkle and Moose's retarded cousin?
Hey, Rock, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
Now do it as Bobo.
Hey, Rock, watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat. We're going to the Queen's Motor. I got to talk to my uncle. Hey, I'll get you a good rate. You don't know my own strength.
All right, guys, watch out.
Right on, Mike. Fucking A.
Take room 272 next to Boris and Natasha.
We didn't even know where that phone call was going. That was like...
Bobo
that was one for the ages.
He is the best.
Bobo explaining his date. Wayne, Louisiana. Wayne?
Hello, boys.
Hello, Wayne.
I demand the Christina and Bobo show on Friday.
That might be a good one.
Holy shit.
You might have something there, my friend.
Can we get this done for next Friday?
That'd be great.
Her and, where are you there, Sam? Yeah, let's try to work on that.
Yeah.
God damn it, Wayne. You should be our executive producer.
That would
Quit your job and start driving north, my friend. You're in.
Not having one.
Here we are.
Punch it out, boys.
Why do we get all our good suggestions from the listeners?
Well, not all of them. Some of them.
Holy shit. Those two doing a show together.
For the record, when Danny was calling, asking Bobo how it was going, he called up and he said, "Who is this?" And then Danny said, "You getting any strange?" but then you just heard Bobo right in front of Christina just go, "Strange?"
Because it was like a two-part. He goes, "Am I getting any what?" And I had to go, "Strange. You getting any strange?" He goes, "Strange? Strange?" Like, way to cover your tracks, dude.
877-212-0-A. We got a treat for everybody. It's been a while. He's entering the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Club Soda Kenny.
Traffic and weather on the 8s with Club Soda Kenny.
Good morning, everybody. It's Club Soda Kenny with the Opie and Anthony traffic and weather on the 8s. And this, yes.
The kid might be right.
Most of the people are at work already, though.
Well, that's true.
You're supposed to kind of do traffic like 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour. Who's keeping track?
Yeah, I waited as long as possible to ruin a great show. So let's start off with the weather.
Okay.
Cleveland, possible thunderstorms. Enjoy the thunder and lightning, Cleveland. It's 88 and sunny in Cincinnati, and Chad Johnson is in minicamp getting ready to beat up on your Browns. Baton Rouge. I don't know what it means either, believe me. Baton Rouge, 90 degrees, scattered thunderstorm. Great. Just what Louisiana needs. More heat, more rain, and another Spears kid being born. Albuquerque.
He's looking around the room for
laughs.
He looks around after every line.
It's a dramatic pause.
Oh, okay.
93 degrees, Albuquerque. Isolated thunder showers. Make sure you wear a sombrero because not only will you look like an ass, but you'll get wet. Whatever happened to it's a dry heat. Enjoy the rain, New Mexicans.
He's
a mess. And now let's do some traffic. In Boston, in the intersection of Hancock Street and Plain Street, some inconsiderate bastard rolled his car over onto commuter rail tracks, making both the driver and rail passengers late. People are cautioned to avoid the area unless you want to see the buffoon that made you late for work explode like a piñata when the train comes. Also in Massachusetts, there was an accident on Route 128 North in Danvers after a car driving the wrong way caused a series of accidents. A serious accident, I meant to say. On the scene, one of the victims was asked what happened, but his response was unintelligible due to having pieces of radiator stuck in his gums. No reports so far have been confirmed that the driver was intoxicated or at least mildly retarded. Or maybe a relative of mine. Who knows?
Little ad lib.
Yeah.
Radiator stuck in his gums.
Yeah.
And he's ad libbing. I like this.
Yeah. Here's one of my favorites.
Okay.
There's a motorcycle accident, and the driver skidded for a quarter mile. Don't you love people with road rash? Don't they look purty? I hope all his skin got peeled off, and then the people who were inconvenienced by the traffic backup should just throw things at him, and then any bone that wasn't broken should be snapped in half by tire irons. And before the guy goes into shock and becomes unconscious, hopefully he will be able to enjoy being set on fire.
I didn't realize the death song was so long.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it had more. I just thought dun 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 was it.
No. Thank you for enjoying the traffic and weather on the 8th with me, Club Soda Kenny, on the was perfect up until my traffic and weather report, Opie and Anthony show.
Aw.
Club Soda Kenny, everyone.
He's had some better ones, I think.
Yeah. Look at Kenny, yeah. He knows because he cut his report short by 3 or 4 stories. Kenny just wants out. Kenny wants out.
No, it's...
What happened?
I don't know, the bit might be getting a little played out.
Oh, wow.